how we are. After what, 3 weeks?
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Has been a hot minute. Oh goodness. Hi Red. Hi Alex. I think I saw Yolfador somewhere pop his head in. I think. I thought I saw his name somewhere. Yes. Yes, Yolfador's there. Alright. Hi everybody.
He popped in for a second. He was asking why we were barking.
Barking at me. Because Red is feral. Red has gone rogue. And I have an Alma. Oh, I need to message Mary and be like, hi, I'm live with Grant.
I hope she's doing okay.
She's currently playing Phasmophobia. Head popping.
Doing great then.
Huh?
So she's doing great then.
Yeah. Steam said Mary plays Phasmophobia. Oh, we've had only 68 dropped frames so far. I don't like that. Hold on. Oh, wait. I have to update these settings, too. I don't think I could do that midstream.
Not.
Or can I?
I don't know.
No, because, like, the setting is that, like, instead of dropping frames, it'll bump it down to a lower bitrate to avoid dropped frames, which is what I prefer. I don't think... Yeah, I can't change it while I'm live. Haha. Okay, I'll just have to remember through osmosis that to fix it later.
Oh.
Alright.
I can try to remind you after stream.
Yes, could you? That would be great.
To do changes to the OPS. Or stream.
Yes. Alright, I want to show you this. Because hopefully it doesn't go completely kaput when I share my screen with you. Because I forgot to do that until right now.
It's alright. I was going to tell you whenever you were finished with your stuff.
Stream quality, 480. Cool. Great. Thanks. Alright. I'm watching you bitrate. I'm watching you. I'm watching you dropped frames.
I don't know if it'd help if I host the call or not.
No, because I still have to share my screen. But I see what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Like, regardless, I still have to share my screen.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah. But, hey everybody, my name's Aaron Gray. I'm here with Grant.
Hi.
And
I also am known as Subtotal Kitten on Twitch.
yes, which... Shout out time. Shout out.
I'm here to help her with the voice acting stuff.
Yes, because I can't do it all at once or else my voice will go kaputs.
Also because you just like having me here, I hope.
Do I?
I hope so. I'll be sad, but understandable.
Alright, so we are here. We're probably not going to finish the game tonight, which is fine, but...
We still got quite a bit.
Goodness. Alright, March 22nd.
March 22nd. Dude, I can't believe that Adrian, no way, not cool, and collected Adrian Andrews.
She is your manager. It would have been very easy for her to pull this off. The only person who had easy access to the knife you used at dinner was, well, her.
Bro, not cool. So after the ceremony during the break, huh?
This is not cash money. This is not very cash money of you.
It's not very cash money of you, sir. That bitch asleep. I was sleeping like a log the entire time. After murdering that man.
See, she could have also easily planted that blood-covered button in your Hakama.
Because she was the one that came to wake me up? Then, dude, you're saying it really was her?
Yes, she is the real killer, until we find someone else to blame it on. Until we actually find the true real killer. She was the one who murdered Juan Corrida.
I'm just... Just Adrian Andrews. Why?
Yeah,
Why? I thought she was buds with Dwan.
we love guessing game dialogue before the game tells us what the dialogue is. It's my favorite game.
It doesn't really make sense.
I don't know if
because-
he's... What? Go ahead, sorry.
It's alright. You can go ahead.
So That's Redonkulous, who's a chat member, showed me a video from Watch Dogs 1 where there's a guy who's like running away, and then the streamer says, "Oh no, he's getting away," and then Aiden, scripted in the game, says, "He's getting away." And then the guy was like, "Oh my god," it was so good, because it's like when
Would've
you
been
and
funny
the
if he
game
said,
are like
"Oh
on the
no,
same
he's getting
wavelength. Oh goodness. But go ahead and say what you're gonna say as I eat more s'mores.
I was gonna say, it doesn't really make I don't know if this is like, I already know the answer, but it doesn't really make sense right now in this context to why she would want to both murder Juan and Frayne on guard, if that's what happened. In the context right now.
Maybe someone's making her do it.
That would be a good answer, but if that is, like, who?
I think it's someone we may have not met yet.
I was
If
gonna
that
say, maybe,
is the
is it the
answer.
kidnapper?
But why would the kidnapper do that, though?
I don't know. Well, the question is why is the kidnapper trying to protect on guard if that's the...
It makes for a very messy storyline. Or not messy
don't-
storyline, messy, complicated
I think
intricacies.
it's complicated and that there are questions that have yet to be asked and answered.
Yeah. She has her own agenda.
Her own agenda? What are you talking about, man?
I'm sure you'll see by the end of this, by the time this trial's over. It'll be alright. I'll get you acquitted by the end of today. I have no choice.
Give me a verdict that's refreshing like a spring breeze. Okay, lawyer dude?
Phoenix, you think her motive is related to Celeste Impact's missing suicide note, right? Yes. And Miss Andrews depended on Miss Impact's as her strength and reason to live. But then Miss Impact suddenly killed herself. Sounds like she left a suicide note and the person thought to have hidden it is Juan Carita, the victim of this murder. Could you voice Phoenix if they're gonna go back and forth like this?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thanks.
I didn't realize there's gonna be this much.
Yeah, me neither.
And that's why I think Miss Andrews got close to Mr. Carita. All to get the suicide note back.
Cat marshmallow, cat marshmallow. Yes, I have an Alma with me. My favorite buddy.
Woo.
Well, one of my favorites.
Marshmallow
Also,
cat.
hi,
Who's the most
Datrodonculus.
marshmallow of the cats.
Yeah, my bookstore, my campus bookstore now sells Squishmallows, but they're like insanely marked up in price.
I mean, yeah. I think a lot of things like that are.
Thanks for the follow, Alex. You're pog. And appreciated.
You seem like a nice person.
That sounds plausible. But one thing bothers me.
What?
These clothes are a tad too tight, Phoenix. Could you get me something else? Something more comfortable.
I will, because you're technically being the embodiment by like a 12-year-old.
I don't even think she's 12. I think she's like 7.
I think you're being embodied by a below 10-year-old.
Wait, can we... Is Pearl's mentioned? Yeah. Pearl's is 8.
She's 8.
Yeah, join the rat gang.
It's a bit uncomfortable to be honest with this, because yes, Mia has nice cleavage, but at the same time, Pearl Faye.
But at the same time, Pearl Faye is an 8-year-old who's casting in, what, a 30-something-year-old.
Exactly, that's the uncomfortable part. It's adult grown woman body in the body of an 8-year-old.
Just popping to say hi, son. Hi. How are you?
Hi. Are you gonna get back from the grocery store, father?
Chat, Dr. Donkus is mortified.
What?
What? Who was it that first told us about their relationship? Better stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues with regards to Miss Impact's. Was it Edgy? Was it Edgeworth? Our boy, our beloved. It was Edgeworth.
It was
See?
Edgeworth.
I remember something. Just got off from hotel things. Gotta go get SIG. See you in 20 years.
Joke's on you, Dad. You won't live 20 years.
Bible thump. Hey, guys. It looks like he's still the one in command of this ship. And I am going to die on this ship. I will go down with this ship. Don't let your guard down yet.
Wait 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Oh my god, can you imagine the judge with that voice?
Court will now reconvene. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you please. The prosecution calls the witness subpoenaed by this court. Mr. Adrian Andrews, the person who discovered the crime in Mr. Juan Carita's room.
I love how you voice Edgeworth. I'm just saying. I don't know if
Thank
it's
you.
accurate, but I love it.
I try my best to voice all the characters as best I can to make everybody happy. Especially you.
What is your occupation?
I forget how I voice her. Oh no. Oh no.
She seems a bit refined, I guess.
And I would voice her as Samus, but I don't know how she sounds either. She looks like Zero Suit Samus right now.
A little bit, yeah. I forgot that she does look a lot like Zero Suit Samus with glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know how Zero Suit Samus sounds either. She mostly makes Zelda noises.
Zelda noises.
Just
Oh,
jumping
goodness.
noises. Grant speaks voices.
I am the
everyone
manager of the
happy.
defendant in this case, Mr. Ma Angard.
I see. Now then.
Before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request.
Yeah, sure. What is it? You're gonna give me something.
Grant speaks the voices, everyone. Happy noises. Oh, I hope.
Makes
I
me
hope
give
so.
happy noises.
I'm sure everyone in this room is wondering the same thing, and would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently. Magazine in quotes, because it's not actually a magazine.
Yeah, this is gossip.
No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of Gossip Land.
Wow.
Can I roll to
Good.
see if he's actually telling the truth, or if he's being sarcastic?
Compared to the last actually, you know what? Go ahead.
Oh no. Oh no. No!
Go ahead
Stop.
and do a roll.
Sorry, the knob on my drawer decided to like come off.
It's like it's had enough of your shit.
It attacked me. I feel so attacked right now. Okay. Alright, I got my dice, everybody. I'm rolling for this. A 17!
Considering that no one's even mentioned the gossip column so far, yes, he definitely knows what Gossip Land is.
I love that for him. That's so good.
He's just trying to lie as the judge, and he's very bad at doing it, which probably makes him a very good judge if he's bad at lying.
True. If the judge was ever a prosecution witness, he'd do all my work for me.
Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relationship.
What was her
to the victim.
request? What was her request?
Uh,
There was no request.
I think her request was asking if people were wondering about her relationship with Mr. Juan Corrida. I think that was her request.
Or maybe it was to speak.
Maybe. And the judge is like,
No, I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of it.
Yes, I was seeing Mr. Corrida. I was also aware of the rivalry that existed between Matt and Juan, but this was a private matter between Juan and myself.
So it was fry and bait matter. Or was that bait and fry? Reminds me of fishing.
Oh my god.
I've only been fishing once.
It's gonna be like the judge is the character from Ultimate Custom Night from FNAF, the hippo, who when you get killed by him, he just keeps talking. Like he goes like on a 3-minute rant in your death cutscene of just him talking and talking. Like I feel like that this is the judge, like right here.
Jeez, I sure hope the judge wouldn't kill anybody.
But no, I mean like the rambling. Just like
rambling.
going
No,
off like on his story.
I'm pretty sure if the judge could, he'd probably just keep talking the entire trial.
He's like a sports commentator.
Well, you see, they take the ball and they try to get the ball to the other end, but see, the other team's trying to stop that from happening and then get the ball.
Sports ball! Yeah, sports ball!
Sports in the balls, you know?
Hello.
I'm always going Brooklyn.
Welcome to Ace Attorney Hell. Thank you, Super Hot Mew 95. Thank you.
Is it really hell or is it heaven?
This is purgatory.
It's purgatory.
Are you winning? Are you winning, son?
Are you winning, son?
I don't know yet. We just started this part of the trial.
We've gotten this far, so I guess we're winning.
But I didn't kill him.
No one is accusing you of that.
Yet.
Yet.
I think there's someone who would beg to differ. Oh wow, that's me. Oh hi, Andrews.
Surprise Pikachu face.
Yeah.
I think we all understand your relationship with the victim now, Miss Andrews. And I think we need to discuss it in my chamber.
What? Shut up, Edgeworth. You went on vacation. You don't get to talk. Don't tell Edgy to shut up. I love him. He's
I went to go on a soul-searching journey. I'm sorry that I was away, I guess.
I mean,
Here
I'd
to
rather
save the
have
day.
Edgeworth than Von Karma. Even though Von Karma is a
Exactly.
meme all of her own. All in her own right. She's such a meme. But, like, I'd rather have Edgeworth for this. Considering we have not seen him this entire game, I want Edgeworth.
He's been hinted at so long, you're like...
Like, is he actually dead? And I'm like, he can't be dead. Absolutely not.
Very well then, witness. Please testify to the court. About what happened when you discovered the murder that has taken place.
I love him too. Von Karma is my queen. Von Karma can step on me. I'm fine with that.
and she's mentioned this multiple times, so I'm
I
guessing
have.
she's not memeing right now.
Hey, we all agree Franzi is a horse girl, right? What?
I
What
guess
is
as a furry, I guess?
I don't know what that means. When I found the body.
Cowgirl?
It was time for the show to start, so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room, and there was his dead body. I was in shock. What I saw was, naturally, the exact same scene as in the crime scene photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself a glass of juice. What? If you felt yourself you were going to faint, you'd get the fuck out of that room. Is it me? Or does that just not make sense?
I think that this is possible that she would just randomly put it on the table.
No, but why would she, if she felt she was going to faint, why would she just stop and be like, oh no, a dead body in the room. Let me just like casually pour myself a glass of juice and that'll stop me from fainting.
I guess the question is, did she pour it in the room to help like confirm that she set up the crime scene? Or did she already have it with her and brought it in as like a gift to him?
But like, she found the body, then poured the glass of juice.
That's what I'm asking. Like, we have to confirm that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Gray Sussy?
every time we keep seeing him. Sorry, what?
Gray Sussy? I am sus. I'm sus of everything. No, I mean a horse girl, a girl who's utterly obsessed with horses. I don't know. I don't know if I would headcanon Von Karma that way. Would you?
I don't know enough about Von Karma to know if she likes horses or not. I mean, maybe.
We don't
She's from
know her
Germany.
outside of. The body is a decoy. She turned the actual victim into a glass of juice. I love the way you think.
The victim is the juice the whole time.
Oh, and also don't forget
That's
to drink
such an
some
Alex
water.
Jones fucking conspiracy theory.
Also, pay attention to that card she's holding. Yeah, I remember. Maya found something similar in the cellar that she was captive in. What about Andrew? I think she likes girls. I don't know.
I mean,
I
wouldn't
don't
be too terribly
headcanon a lot for
surprised.
these people. I am not. I like the Phoenix Wright universe. I'm just not that invested. Watch Dogs is where I'm invested.
I will say that I had canon Von Karma and Maya. I think Maya is bisexual, and I think of Von Karma as very gay.
Yofador, please, how long did it take you to fucking type that? I'm so glad you fucking used the Monami redeem. Oh goodness. So, if you don't know, Monami is a character from Danganronpa 2, which I do a very good impression of, and now I have to do it anyway. So,
Testing, 1, 2, 3. The Fitness Grand Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues. The 20-meter pacer test will begin in 30 seconds. Line up at the start. The running speed starts slowly, but gets faster at each minute after you hear the signal. Boop! A single lap should be completed each time you hear the sound. Ding! Remember to run in a straight line and run as long as possible. The second time you fail to complete a lap before the sound, your test is over. The test will begin on the word start. On your mark, get ready, start. Boop!
I'm starting to see why this became a meme, because I would have to have this repeated to me multiple times in order to actually remember what the fuck it was saying to me.
oh, I hated the fucking pacer test in high school. Love it, Chef's Kiss. I'm so glad you do.
I just thought it was funny that Wilford Brimley was always the one that talked about the Fitness Grand Pacer test.
I'm Wilford Brimley and I've got diabetes. You poured yourself a glass of juice?
See, even the judge is sus about that. Yes, sadly, I didn't remember not to touch things at the scene of the crime. What? I didn't remember not to touch things as. Oh.
Because that would have been the crime
Because it
scene
was
when she
at the
found
crime
body.
scene where she poured the glass of juice. If I felt like I was going to faint, I would get myself out of the situation if I could. But that's just me.
My only guess is that she was having flashbacks of her mentor,
Oh.
and so she was like in a daze, doing stuff like that, like trying to return to normalcy.
But she didn't find her mentor's body, though. That was Juan who found the body, so it's not like it triggered.
We think,
That's right. We think so.
because
We
I think she
Thonk.
did find him, but the Juan Kurita found her first.
I miss Von Karma. She would have whipped everyone. Yeah. I do like
It's okay.
Edgeworth at this moment, though.
Gray would have liked that.
Would I? I'm
Whipping everyone, yeah.
I'm not in a whippy mood today. I'm not in a
Not
whippy mood
today.
today.
Maybe tomorrow.
Mayhaps. Judge is kind of among us.
I don't know what you're talking about. What is Amogus?
Among us. And I disturbed the crime scene by moving this one thing.
And that is when the fingerprints on the wine glass were made, Your Honor. I see. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
When we're
because
doing
that's your job.
cross-examination, do you want to voice Phoenix? Because it's most likely going to be a back and forth between Andrews and Phoenix.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Phoenix. She is one cool and collected customer, and she has the brains to match.
Yes, I know.
He's like, I'm done with your shit, Mia. So tell me how to fucking do my job.
Mia, I know that you were nice in the first game, but right now, like, I love your
Tone
support.
it down.
But I got it.
Farewell My Turnabout gives me anxiety. Oh no.
It gives me anxiety because of the Maya situation. Apparently, Gray doesn't much care for
I don't
Maya.
care. I don't care.
Yeah.
She's a whiny little kleptomaniac little shithead. I don't fucking care.
I personally don't think she's like that. I think her Diet Maya was.
Diet Maya was worse.
Yeah, I think I feel like you're like putting off like characteristics of Diet Maya onto actual Maya, but that may just
Listen, that DLC was far too fucking long.
It was, and I think you're just getting like, you're like, I fucking hate Maya because of Diet Maya.
I don't know. I still
personally-
don't like her as a character, or like she's not like top tier in my eyes, at least.
Okay, I mean that's
How
fair.
dare
You can
leave
have-
my daughters alone?
You can have your opinions
Listen.
on characters.
In order to catch a person like her, you have to avoid head-on confrontations. So are you telling me not to press on her? Like, you should disrupt her pacing.
Don't do a press, as they call it.
She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking, so you have to attack when she least expects it. The instant you let up on your offense is the instant this trial is over. Understand?
Wait, so you want me to confront her all the time?
Alright. Am I pressing first, or am I presenting first?
You have to actually press.
On what? Because I'm lazy and don't feel like doing deductive reasoning.
Jesus. It's on the third statement you have to press.
1, 2. Okay. Let me remember how buttons work.
You were in shock.
What? Was I not supposed to be? Every time I look at Pearls' hair, I want a pretzel.
Just casually tries to eat Pearl hair. Oh shit, right. Miss Andrews is a very calculating person.
Your Honor, may I go to the bathroom for a objection?
And despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings for Mr. Kurita.
Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock, right? And you can't seriously expect that a young beauty like her would not be shocked.
What does anything with her youth and her beauty have anything to do about being in shock?
Look, I'm just happy that I'm not interviewing
Old bag
old
anymore.
bag. So let me have this right.
I want to know if anyone in Ace Attorney universe sleeps. That's like Aiden Pierce from Watch Dogs. That man does not sleep or shower.
The only
Confirmed.
person that sleeps in the Ace Attorney universe is the judge.
Is this a headcanon or
sleeps.
is this canon?
This is headcanon.
Can we make it canon? I have my dice.
I don't think you can, unfortunately. We're not the curators of this game.
Damn.
He's constantly going into the back room to sleep. That's what he does whenever he calls for like
A
recess.
10-minute.
He goes
No,
to sleep for,
he's
like, 5
eating the
minutes.
sandwiches that the lunch lady from the DLC brought.
I feel like people are constantly giving him gifts, so he's getting sandwiches not just from the lunch lady. Like Von Karma goes in there and she like actually has like something prepared for him.
Oh, it's a sauerkraut. What does this taste like?
Your Honor, may I go get a glass of juice? Objection! Hey, I tried Watch Dogs in the first 5 minutes. It was main bane. Please someone explain it. Okay, well, like, I've played Watch Dogs, like, 5 times. Like, how much do you want explained? I also have an entire VOD collection on my Twitch channel if you would like to go watch it for yourself. I did update all my collections. I meant man pain. Man was in pain. That poor man. Everything. Okay. I have a video for you. Hold on. I made a
You know
video
what game
called
that
Aaron Play.
I'm like, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I made a video called Aaron Poorly Explains the Plot of Watch Dogs. It's actually not that inaccurate. I missed like a couple key details, but other than that, it fully explains the game. And in exchange, I have a frog video. You won't be able to post it here. I have links blocked. Sorry. But you can share it to the Discord server. Once you like
I was gonna say,
agree
you
to
know
the
what game
rules.
that I'm really into that you're like the same level of into Watch Dogs with?
What?
It's the Dragon Age series.
Or DMs. I mean, I'm not in Twitch right now, but like you can DM it to me on Twitch, and I can look at it when I'm actually on Twitch. Alright. I say like I'm not on Twitch, but like currently I am live on Twitch, but I don't have Twitch open on my other screen.
You have it open via the streaming service.
Yeah, I have streaming service open, not
It's a
Twitch
screaming
and
lad.
watch itself.
I think I know what video she's talking about.
It's a screaming lad. I was trying to find Frog Pog as an emote because I want it for my Discord server and I couldn't find it. I love Frog Pog. I want Frog Pog. Love me some screaming lads. I could give you some screaming lads. That's not the Frog Pog. Where
it's
is
a frog, though.
Pog?
Be happy with frog.
No, Pog. Damn. It's not. It was. People were using it before. I don't remember where. Alright.
Somehow, I don't think beauty has anything to do with being shocked or not.
Uh-huh. Thank you, Phoenix.
I see. I didn't know shock was based
Okay,
on beauty.
so why did we have to press that?
Because that is what the guy told me.
Alright, now
Now we
what?
have to press on the fifth statement.
Okay, so the glass of juice statement.
Juice?
Yes, I really like some apple juice these days.
You want to get
alright?
juice, kid?
Juice. Apple juice. I'm out of apple juice. I am now sad. Great, I want some fucking apple juice.
I've got a milkshake. How about that?
What flavor?
It's vanilla.
Ew. Incorrect.
I was gonna get Oreo, but I already feel fat enough drinking it.
Alright. Yes, there was a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself. In the middle of a fucking crime scene. Okay.
But you didn't drink any of it, did you?
Huh?
There were no lip marks left on this wine glass to suggest that anyone drank from it.
I mean, I drink from this cup of water. There's no lip marks on it.
I mean, dude, all she did was waterfall it, you know?
Oh, you know.
So, because how else would you drink it? Through the bottom of it? I don't, like...
She would laugh on it like a dog.
Oh, God.
That's a visual that I just showed y'all with me with my tongue out. Sorry.
Jeez. Jesus Christ.
Celestial
Crazy.
thunder moon tonight. What the fuck? Didn't know my weather app was giving me astrology updates. Sorry, I get distracted easily sometimes. I don't know. Thanks for the emote, Grant.
Welcome.
Blarg not. Okay. I wasn't feeling terribly great, so I set the glass down without drinking it.
Miss Andrews, I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of one Kurita, you were in great shock. And that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct?
And what of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time, so that means she can't remember.
Your mind was a complete blank. I didn't think that was possible for you.
Aren't you rude today? I was so dazed that I made one careless mistake. That one thing.
That one thing?
Never mind. It's no big deal.
Oh, she's starting to say just now.
Press further, obviously.
Yee.
You know it's serious when the music cuts.
Miss Andrews. I'm convinced that you said you were a mistake. You were a mistake.
God,
You made a mistake
oh
at the
no.
scene of the crime.
Oh no. Pouts.
She already has depression, dude. Don't call her a mistake.
Oh my god.
What I really want to know is what this mistake was.
How could this happen to me? I am the mistake.
Got nowhere to run.
Yo, when we back when
What?
I took driver's ed in sophomore year of high school, we watched the music video for that song because it's about drunk driving. I fucking bawled in class, in the middle of class about it. It was just, it was a time. It was a time and a half. Anyway, moving on. I just thought that was a wonderful piece of information to share with everybody. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Actually, so would I.
I'm sorry. It's kind of embarrassing. When I set the glass down on the dresser, I accidentally knocked the flower vase over.
Ooh, them pants though.
Them pants are vibrant. Hello.
Yeah. She's trying to be happy with herself.
Flower vase? Are you talking about the one on the floor in the crime photo?
He really doesn't know what a flower vase is, does he? Where did I get at it?
I've never seen a flower in my life. This massive glass shards?
It was originally on top of the dresser, but when I bumped into it with my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case. But wouldn't it have landed in the guitar case then?
If it was already open.
Yeah, if it was.
Why did you withhold such an important piece of information?
I'm sorry. I thought that since the crime scene was already in disarray, that people would simply assume the vase was just another part of the mess.
It looks like yet another fact has come to light here. Please add this and anything else you have to reveal to your testimony.
Yes, I knocked over the vase, and I maybe murdered him, but that's not confirmed. I'm sorry, but I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else.
I honestly think she doesn't have it in her to murder him. Not to mention she doesn't really have a good motive so far.
Are you trying to sway me?
That's from personally right now.
Wait, I need to look at our
If you want me to
evidence.
shut up about it, I will shut up about it. In case you're wondering, you have to present something.
On this statement, I was the one who knocked the flower vase over?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I was just casually looking at our evidence anyway, because it's been a while.
It's been a hot minute since we've
It's been a hot fucking minute. Alright, let's enter.
The bounce chicka bow wow noises. Hot minute. Milkshake, why you so thick?
Is it the guitar case?
Well, that is one of the things you can present, yeah?
So I can present it.
Ah,
Yeah?
yes, I said yes.
Okay, it just didn't sound like it. I'm an anxious person, leave me alone.
It's okay, I'm just confirming.
Yeah.
You testified that you knocked the flower vase over, is this correct?
Yes?
And are you sure it fell onto the guitar case?
Is there some problem with what I said?
It's not some problem. It's a major problem.
I love his snarkiness. He's so good.
It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Miss Andrews, you testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case. However, if that's true, the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside.
Oop. That's major problem to you, miss.
That's a major problem to you, miss. Well, that's very true.
Furthermore, there is one other strange thing that about this guitar case.
And what is that?
Let's take another look at the crime scene photo. The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor.
Yeah, because if the guitar case was open when it fell, there would be stuff inside the case, not just around, and not only around it. So the case was closed prior to it falling, and then someone opened it for some reason. I know we talked about this last week, or not last week, like 3 weeks ago. That either, because like the guitar is like nowhere on the premises.
As far as we're aware, yes.
As far as we're aware. So,
apparently he didn't bring his guitar, according to what people said. So the question is, what was in the guitar case?
yeah. And also, like, I mentioned this also last week, like, as a person, like, who is a musician, like, there's a weight difference when you're carrying your case with and without your instrument. So wouldn't he have noticed that his guitar wasn't in there unless if something else was taking the same weight?
I think that he probably knew.
Or he already knew that the guitar wasn't in there.
Exactly. He was bringing something else.
But what, though?
I mean, that's the question, isn't it?
In it.
And what is wrong with that?
Oh, the judge is dumb. Oh, goodness.
If the guitar case was open when the vase fell, the glass shard should be inside, not outside the case.
It could be both. It just can't not have one and not the other. Ah. I can
What is
voice.
your point, right?
I can voice Phoenix because Edgeworth is
Okay.
getting involved now.
That the case was closed at the time the vase was knocked over. Is that all?
No, think back to what Miss Andrews testified to. She said that other than the vase, she didn't touch anything else. Hollywood has taught me that if there's an instrument case at a crime scene without an instrument, it's a sniper. It's a
Or a bomb.
sniper rifle. Or it could be. Yeah.
If I can't win this convention, no one wins this convention.
Oh, goodness.
We live in a society. Yeah.
A bit too much for this kill, but I don't judge. Yeah, the judge is right here.
Right, I'm the judge. Yes, that's
And the
right. She
bailiff.
did implicitly.
Go ahead, what?
And the bailiff.
I'm also the bailiff, the judge, and I might be the mayor for all we know. She did implicitly say she didn't touch the guitar case. I could run for office. I can't believe I could be president.
I would vote judge for president
Japan,
2024.
But this whole matter with the guitar case is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on this case at all.
That may very well be. However, the empty guitar case does seem to have no relation to this case, doesn't it?
It seems that there's no deeper meaning to the guitar case. I can read your mind, right? Sometimes. Well, Mr. Wright, do you think you need to hear more details about the guitar case?
Absolutely correct.
Make her testify.
The empty guitar case. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle.
Huh. I can't believe anyone would reach for straws like this, but it is you.
And I'll do anything for you, Righty. What would Edgeworth's pet name for Phoenix be?
Feeny?
Ew, absolutely not. Fun fact, when I was a kid, I might have shared this fun fact on stream before. When I was learning capitals and states, when I was like 6 or 7, I couldn't pronounce the PH sound correctly. So when I would say Phoenix, Arizona, I would say Phoenix, Arizona. And my mom, of course, tried to correct me, but like, you know, I'm like 6, I'm in 1st grade, I can't fucking pronounce the PH sound.
It's Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona, everybody. And like, of course, like in hindsight, I'm like, oh shit, I was very close to saying a completely different word at the age of
You wanna
6.
know- I'm not sure. I think I've told you the story before already, but my family, we named our dog based off the initials of another dog, and with Junior. So do you want to know what our dog's initials name was? And we called him this name all the time. And I didn't realize till middle school that it was weird. His name was BJ.
Oh goodness.
We called him BJ, and I didn't think it was weird up until like 6th grade.
Nix. Or Nixie. Oh, Nixie's
Nixie.
cute. I could see Edgeworth doing that.
If I could find that picture I found earlier of a very happy Phoenix swimsuiting with Edgeworth, I'll send it to you later
Okay.
if I find it.
Can't believe I'm doing this either.
Alright, I'll follow along for now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't remember too clearly because I was a bit dazed. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked the vase over. It's not a big deal though, right? The case was empty after all. As for I opened the case, even I don't know.
It looks like this really wasn't a very important point.
She's hiding something.
This wastefulness is such a familiar feeling by now that it's almost comforting.
Anyway, I'll just go ahead and start the cross-examination.
Using any way to change the topic, a convenient escape for a weak man.
I like that in my men.
I like men.
Sorry.
Gives me something to support.
I'm good, I promise. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Don't die on stream.
I won't, I'm good. Alright.
One rule of streamers: don't die on stream.
I feel like we have to press on this statement and be like,
Apparently we have
why
to
was the
present.
case empty? We have to present?
Yeah.
Tell me
I mean,
on
we
what
can press these
statement.
if you want.
Tell me on what statement and I'll try to figure out what I have to present.
It says that we have to present on either the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th statement. So basically anything but the first one.
Okay.
Actually, that's a good... Yeah, that's why we were confused about why it was open.
Yeah, if there was nothing in it, then why was it open? Edgy and
Well, the
Nixing
question
standing here in
was-
court, giving each other support. I love that. That's cute. Go ahead. Sorry.
It's more the fact that there was no prints left on it.
That's
if
right.
she said
No, it
something
bears
like she was wearing...
Karida's fingerprints.
Yeah, but that's not Adrian Andrews' fingerprints. And we know that Adrian Andrews wasn't wearing gloves because she had some fingerprints on the
On
wine
the
glass.
So the order of events are mixed up.
Yeah, something's not right here because if she did open it like she says, then she
should have prints.
She should have left fingerprints.
Yeah, because even the water didn't wash away Karida's fingerprints from the case.
Yeah.
So is it the guitar case again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because...
Sorry, yes.
Yeah, because then it would be like, it's like, well, if you're claiming you opened the case, then it should have fingerprints on it. But if you're saying, but how could you have knocked over the case, or knocked over the vase after the murder, if the case was already open, so the events are mixed up? That's where he's gonna go with this. I'm gonna voice... Well, no, you voice Phoenix until Edgy shows up.
Okay. There's no way you were the one that opened the guitar case.
Why would you say that? I'm offended. That hurt my feelings.
It's elementary, my dear.
Oh, he said my dear. Oh, he's being endearing. Oh, whoa.
Because the only fingerprints on this guitar case are those of the victim.
Ah. Edger's gonna pop in like, how does this matter? What is this? This goes against your point. And we're gonna be like, no, no, no.
What is it, Miss Andrews?
You shouldn't assume that I must have left prints just because I touched the case.
What do you mean?
What if I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time?
Gloves? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time?
It was the night of the award ceremony, so of course I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, now I remember. I'm almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves, which contradicts the wine glass full of tomato juice.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, it seems the witness was wearing gloves at the time of the scene of the crime.
That's strange. That's sus.
You were wearing gloves? Isn't that a little strange?
Why is that strange? Do you have something that would prove I was not wearing gloves at the time? Yes, it's the fucking wine glass. We're going around in circles.
Bish, please. I got it. I have your proof right here. This wine glass.
Again, may I testify that this is a very oddly shaped wine glass?
I mean, it doesn't have much of a base to help support it, but yeah, I guess.
Yeah. The wine glass?
You left your fingerprints very clearly on this wine glass.
Ah.
Even if you took your gloves off when you poured yourself this glass of juice. Actually, it is a wine glass that is usually used in ceremonies, now that I think about it. Usually for champagne. Wouldn't you think it was just a little strange?
Yeah, you're right.
That you put your gloves back on just to open the guitar case?
She broke her glasses. Where did she get an extra pair from? Excuse me, is this a common occurrence?
Possibly. Maybe it's in her notebook.
Order, order, order!
Why? That's a cute photo. Put a shirt on before you poke someone's eye out.
Oh, the ones I said to you, yeah?
Yeah. Wait, did I get a notification somewhere else? I did get a notification somewhere else.
There's some other ones, but they're a bit spoilery to the next game, so... Milky shaky.
Sorry, I'm just looking.
What you looking at?
Oh, I'm in a Discord server, and we have a gate to not allow people to join the server right away. So when people fill out the ticket, it auto-pings all the mods. So I got that, and I was just looking, perusing. Might be a troublesome individual. We'll see. Looks like you hit the nail on the head this time.
What do you mean?
Phoenix, you have dumb protag syndrome. Oh my god.
Because he's looking at the cleavage, I guess.
Phoenix, don't sexualize an 8-year-old. Don't do this, please. I know this is a projection of Mia, who is legal. But this is a projection of Mia in an 8-year-old body.
That's why I said it's very strange. Japan, why you do this?
I believe that guitar case plays a very important role here.
But it's just an empty case.
Phoenix, you're not thinking fourth dimensionally. I wonder if it
Remind
really
me to
was
ask
empty.
you a question about Maya whenever we're off stream.
Okay. But oh well.
But the guitar, the bright red guitar, was at the studio.
Phoenix, drop all your presumptions. What was in the guitar case was not the bright red guitar.
You don't mean it was bright white guitar? Wait, that's not the.
Sorry, that's already Phoenix. Phoenix.
You know what was really in the guitar case?
A...
It was I, Mr. Red White.
Oh my god, yes.
So you were right, Phoenix. There was a white in the guitar.
It was just not the white you were looking for.
It's not the white you were hoping for, probably.
Oh
Like
my
the
god.
white that Edgeworth gives you.
Ah.
Oh,
Mr. Red
God.
White.
Mr. Red White.
Oh, this is
Mm.
good.
I admit it would be unnatural for someone to do that. I'm sorry.
I'm laughing at my dumb joke. I'm sorry.
So the witness was not wearing gloves, despite the fact that on the case... Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. Steer the court towards an unrelated topic and lull us all into this misguided...
No, Your Honor. Please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the case was closed when the crime took place. However, it is wide open in this photo of the crime scene. I am sure this guitar case has some relation to the murder.
If you're so sure, Wright, then I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Please enlighten us as to why that guitar case has anything at all to do with this murder. Can you do that, Mr. Wright?
I don't know, can I? Well, time to bullshit.
Road work ahead. I sure hope it does.
does.
Oh, I thought that meme.
I sure hope it do.
I sure hope I got evidence to present.
That the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case.
The bright red guitar not being the only thing?
It was a knife! Phoenix, what you got there?
A knife!
No!
Phoenix, what do you have there?
A knife!
No!
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I didn't even need to read that.
So you intend to push your theory that the case was not empty, is that right?
Is that right, I wouldn't say something I didn't intend to prove. Oh god, Phoenix, with what evidence?
Massive eye roll.
Deflate that head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet.
Thank you, Edgeworth, for putting this man in check.
I know we're both switches, so prepare to get dumped.
No. What was inside the case at the time of the murder? The murder.
It's a murder. Wait, that's illegal. Do you have to fill up your water again? How do you drink so much, Bella? not like I don't. It's not like I half fill it or something.
Who? I mean, not who. I mean, it could be a who. Can we shove someone's body into the case?
Jeez. Not really useful for setting bodies in it whenever there's no body in it.
Alright, I need a hint.
We have to present a item, which is of the. I mean, I don't know how to.
Okay,
I could just tell you.
tell me.
You have to present either the Nickel Samurai or Lotta's photo.
This is a photograph.
Look at this grass!
Photograph. Every time I do it makes me. I think my food is here actually. 1 second.
Okay, that's fine. How are we doing, chat? As I look through all of my Discord servers, like, hello, it's me.
Hello, it's me, your friend.
Oh my god.
Mario.
Food? Yolfador wants your food, friend.
Well, you're gonna have to come to my streams, and then I will, I'll give it to you there.
Wow, nice way of advertising. Jeez.
Come to my stream. I offer food. I have I got some cheese dip with my God, I feel like I never need to use Bite Squad again. I'm just gonna have to wake up earlier.
Wait, what?
It's just too expensive to keep using Bite Squad.
There's Uber Eats. There's
See, none of the other apps
Postmates.
really work around here.
Really?
Yeah, I'm in kind of a rural area.
Oh, okay.
So the businesses basically have to apply to a lot of the apps, and the best ones that they use are Bite Squad. I don't know why, but that's the ones that they use.
Mhm.
I hope someday that I can use other ones like Uber Eats and stuff like that.
Someday I leave you a phantom to lead you in the summer to join the Black Parade. Oh goodness, my voice was not ready for that. Oopsies.
So, you know what I can't wait for my one of my streams to finally switch over to another game, because I'm kind of tired of playing Indrall.
That was me with the DLC of the first game. I'm like, oh my god, I want this to be over.
I've been switching between two games. One I've been enjoying, the other one I've been playing for a lot longer, and I'm not as enjoying as much anymore. I can't wait till I can actually move on to like the Assassin's Creed series.
I appreciate YouTubers and streamers who can play a game for like 100-something episodes and not get tired of it.
Dude, I don't know how people can play Skyrim for like 200 plus episodes and still be entertaining.
I mean, you see that with Dream SMP, like they play Minecraft like all the fucking time. Like how do they not get like I get spurts where I play Minecraft for like intensely for like 3 weeks working on like a singular project in Minecraft, and then like I get bored of it for like 3 months. There's no in between. Like I'll boot up the game in my off season, and I'll play for like 15 minutes, like trying to figure out what can I do, and I get bored, or like I'm unmotivated, like, oh, I could build this, but I don't feel like building that. okay, close game, moves on to something else. Like, and it's usually at the most inconvenient times. Like, last semester, I was highly intensive in building roadways. Like, a giant bridge and roadways for, like, 3 weeks. And then it was in the middle of, like, towards the end of our semester. So, like, I was writing a 15-page paper at this time. But, like, all I wanted to do was build fucking roadways. It wasn't even anything fucking interesting. Like, I could stream Minecraft, no problem. I would just run out of things to talk about. No offense to anybody in chat, but, like, I don't want to make y'all talk if you don't want to talk. But, like,
I mean, I get that feeling.
I don't have
'cause
enough commentary to just, like, just talk. Because eventually my voice will die out. So, and I don't want to sit there for 20 minutes not talking because I feel like that's not, like, an entertaining experience. So.
That's just the worst feeling whenever you're actually, like, you're just saying nonsense sometimes. Like, whenever, at least that's what happens to me whenever I'm, like, trying to commentate on, like the game I'm playing. I'm like, oh, hey, look, it's an abomination. I don't want that thing.
I'll, like, start repeating myself because, like, I'll forget that I'll forget that I had already said something, or, like, something else happens in the game that cuts me off and makes me lose my train of thought, and then I'll go back and be like, oh yeah, so, like, this thing is cool, and then, like, I already said it, like, 3 times. Get a private plane or helicopter, then you can just swoop on over to the place you want to get food at. Lower middle class. We're not fucking Jeff Bezos up here making rockets and going to space while the rest of us suffer.
Fucking Elon Musk tried talking to Jeff Bezos and trying to tell him what mistakes he made, and Jeff Bezos just basically said,
Fuck
yeah,
you.
I'm not gonna listen to you.
Oh my god.
So Elon Musk was like, okay, it's your waste of money, dude.
Oh my god. A very poor waste of money.
At least with people like Elon Musk, at least they're smart. Jeff Bezos just makes money.
Alright, yes, but what is important is what is in that picture, Your Honor. CEO entrepreneur born in 1964.
Second.
In this picture?
It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I am proposing is... Inside the case was the Nickel Samurai, the hero's very own costume.
What?
Edgeworth isn't just not dealing with Phoenix's shit. He's like, we're gonna have a talk later. You can't keep doing this shit, Phoenix.
Phoenix, we've needed to talk for the past week. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Right, are you saying that the witness opened the guitar case to take out a costume? What insane point would there be to doing something like that?
That insane point would be to wear the costume, of course. Like, what are you gonna do with a costume? Like, just stare at it? Miss Andrews put it on to hide her identity so she could make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews? Oop, we got her. Got him. Yolfador says, hello everyone, today we're playing Minecraft. So today we're walking over here and there in this place. And by the way, anyone for just joining us, we're playing Minecraft. We're today walking here and there in other places. So anyway, today we're playing Minecraft. I wanted to play in order to wait here and let's block these blocks with the blockity block. Today we're playing Minecraft, you guys. So much fun. Oh god.
I was picturing it in Red White's voice.
Go for it if you would like.
Hello everyone, today we're playing Minecraft. So today we're walking over here and there in this place, and by the way, for anyone just joining us, we're playing Minecraft, where we are today walking here and there in other places. So anyway, today we're playing Minecraft. I want to play in order to walk here, and let's block these blocks with a blocky block. Today we're playing Minecraft, so you guys, so much fun. I'm Captain Sparkles.
Very good. Very good.
Just like snaps.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Snaps.
I refuse to accept your theory of Captain Spark. Do you have anything to support such a preposterous idea?
Just outside the door was an investigative photographer who was starving for a big scoop. Yes, definitely reminded me of Sparkles. And didn't have to do Captain Sparkles like that, shaking my head.
When I trigger your chat. I'm sorry.
Alright, that means you gotta leave now.
Oh,
Sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. I hope
Okay.
I had good voice acting work. Bye.
I'm kidding. And in the end, she managed to get the shot, correct?
You mean this photo?
I don't know why he didn't do it.
Oh yeah, because it's shorter. That's right.
Exactly.
I
We
forgot
mentioned
about
it was
that.
like she dragon.
She dragon hard.
I forgot about that.
Order, order! Looks like we've wandered into quite another mess again, haven't we?
We?
Yes, we.
What are you
Look, you've
doing,
been
Judge?
leading
You're
the way
just
this entire
standing.
time,
You're just
Wright.
sitting there.
We're in a corn maze at the moment, and you're the one leading me through it.
Nice job, Phoenix.
Well, you know my strategy: first, speak first, think later. Yes, very much so.
So the real murderer was hiding inside a costume.
Let's see who's inside the real costume gang.
Wait a second, Your Honor. The Nickel Samurai's costume would have been mountain guards.
I just remembered I don't have work tomorrow because tomorrow is Saturday. That just made my day. Because like for the past hour, I've been like, man, I have work tomorrow. I have to do something in the morning. I'm like, wait, I got nothing tomorrow morning. What the fuck am I stressing about? Oh goodness.
I'm gonna have to clean some stuff when we're done with stream here.
Why would something of the defendants be in the victim's room?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. It might be the graham cracker dust particles in my throat.
And inside the guitar case of all places.
Probably a double. Cause you would think that like they would have multiples of the same costume, right? Right?
I mean, I'm guessing that this was maybe one of their pranks.
Maybe.
he dressed up like the Nickel Samurai to go and get the award.
Maybe?
True. That is a little baffling. Mr. Wright, the court would like to hear your thoughts. What was this Nickel Samurai costume doing inside the guitar case?
I think it's a spare costume.
I mean, I think so, yeah, because we already found our client in one, so surely it was a spare.
No, it was wrong. Because it's
What?
still blinking. I'm pretty sure it's wrong.
You picked it was a spare costume, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. The guide says it was a spare costume.
Alright, so I don't know why it's still blinking up there in the
It says
corner.
that there was a brief hilarity with a small penalty if you picked the stolen one, so...
Mr. Unger did not take his costume off during the break period. He literally slept in it. Okay, it went away now. Alright, we're good. We're good. In that case, the costume we are talking about was a spare one.
What?
Edgeworth, what do you mean, what? Don't you have spare outfits? The same outfit? Like, I have 2 Felix shirts. And I forgot to change my shirt before stream. I didn't want to stream in this. But here we are anyway.
Here we are. In
Here
the
we
shirt.
are.
Then, are you saying that on the night of the murder, There were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes at the Gatewater Hotel?
Yes, that is what I'm saying. Spare outfits in this economy? I have 2 Felix shirts, because, like, I don't want to ruin... Like, if I ruin one, then at least I have a backup, because they're probably never going to make those shirts ever again.
Get an Edgeworth costume.
And how do you explain the costume that was inside the guitar case?
It would mean that the victim himself had brought his spare to the ceremony on purpose.
But why? The victim, Mr. Corrido, was the German ninja. Why would he secretly bring the Nickel Samurai spare costume with him? What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act?
And therein lies the sticking point.
What are you mumbling to yourself about?
Have you been rambling all this time without any sense of inner monologue?
Huh? No, I just...
Mr. Wright, please explain yourself. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai spare costume?
Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you. Alright, this is what I think. The reason the victim brought that Nickel Samurai spare costume to the hotel was... ... I'm not sure. Please help. Please advise.
It's something we got from the conference.
Was it the press conference ticket?
Yep.
Oh, 'cause Ungard wasn't aware that there was gonna be a press conference when he was gonna announce something. He wasn't aware.
No, he was not.
What is this?
On the night of the murder after the stage show, the Nickel Samurai was going to hold a special press conference.
A press conference?
Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference.
I heard about this as well. For once, you're not making something up right.
But what struck me as strange was that Mr. Ungard himself said that he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. Uh-oh, and Andrews is
But how can that be?
The way I see it, that can mean only one thing. The conference was a setup. By none other than the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida himself.
The victim?
Yes.
I said cough, cough.
Yeah, I did cough, cough. The spare Nickel Samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Mr. Corrida was going to hold the press conference as the Nickel Samurai.
He was going to dress up as the Nickel Samurai and hold a conference. But why would the victim do such a thing?
That's something I don't quite know yet. However, what I am concerned with right now is what he intended to reveal at that conference.
The Nickel Samurai was going to confess something. And by confess, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself.
Which means that Juan Corrida, posing as the Nickel Samurai, was going to speak about Mount Guard. I mean, that's more close to reality than you might think. A little bit of fame and all of a sudden you're like, I'm doing what now? In 2 minutes? Overseas? Sure. Yeah. Overseas? Sure, fine.
In Germany?
Germany?
Yes, I guess that is what it would mean.
What if that's the case? That's not a confession, that's a public disclosure.
Miss Andrews?
I can see why you're pros at what you do.
Pardon me?
She called him a pro. Wow, what a compliment.
I didn't know I was a pro at anything except for maybe eating sandwiches.
Yes, just as you say, the press conference was a setup by Juan.
Miss Andrews, please offer us an explanation for this.
Yes, let's please turn this into a,
I want to hear the gossip, the juicy gossip.
Yes, please turn this into a thing that we do cross-examinations on, because I can't remember the word at the moment. What's it called? Testimony. I completely forgot what that word was for like a hot minute. Yeah,
It's okay.
testify about it.
Sometimes brains lock away words.
They do. I was the one he asked to help set it up. And the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me.
You?
Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway.
He was going to ruin him, huh?
Wow, what a salty fucker. I'm glad he's dead. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. What?
Seems like a good reason for our guy to murder him.
Maybe she's lying.
She could be lying, but if so, that's weird because it makes a bit of sense.
But then that puts the blame on Matt to want him killed.
We still don't know who murdered Matt on guard.
Matt's not dead. You mean Juan.
I mean Juan, I'm sorry. Juan Carita.
I feel like it's someone we haven't met yet.
And do you know
Or
what
the-
the secret of Mr. Unguard's is, Miss Andrews?
Or it's, the kidnapper, which we don't know the identity of at this point. Which it could be the bellboy. He was a little sus. That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is. That's sus. You're very sus. Alma is sussing you the fuck out right now.
I see.
He's a little sad. He wanted the gossip. I've probably been coming off quite suspicious to everyone, but that's to be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt, after all. Protect Mr. Ungard? Please testify to the court.
Yet again, another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Miss Andrews, if you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand. From the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Matt had to kill Juan no matter what, and he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. My thoughts were confirmed by evidence, of course, the button and the knife, but I'm Matt's manager, so I felt like I had to protect him. So basically, she just convicted him, is what's happening.
This doesn't count for everything.
So basically, he just convicted him. I don't like that. That's very sus. Because that still doesn't clear up, like, why the vase spilled before, when the case was closed. That doesn't clear that up yet. I hear that you're being quiet, and I don't know.
I don't know what to tell you.
I
I
wanna
know-
feel heard.
I know what the twist is, so I can't tell you.
Well, I am the logical type. We're finally seeing her true self. She's more nervous than a scared rabbit.
It was the judge the whole time. If the defense could find no fault with this testimony, I am ready to make a ruling.
Absolutely not, Judge.
Already?
Already? Yeah, already?
Please keep that in mind as you cross-examine Mr. Wright.
Looks like somehow everything has swung to the opposite end of the scale again. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened, honestly.
Well, it's because she just convicted him, saying like, yeah, Matt had to murder Juan, but like, so like that would make her an accomplice in his murder. That just means I have to put my weight into this and turn her logic upside down. Alright, am I pressing or am I presenting first?
What you have to do is press on a statement.
Okay,
There's
so
one
here's...
that's not required and one that is required.
Okay. So here's my question.
Okay.
If Matt didn't know that the press conference was going to happen, how would he have known that he would have to kill Juan? In order
Because
for...
he could have still known that Juan Karita knew about his secret. Also, he could be lying.
Where she could be lying about it.
Or she could be lying about it, yeah. He or she both could be lying. The only person in this room we can truly trust is Mr. Edgeworth.
You can't trust the judge.
I'm not saying don't trust the judge. I'm just saying the judge might not be much help in this.
Present the present to the press by pressing the present from the press. I hate
We
that.
have to kill. We have to end the 99%.
Yolfador, how long did it take for you to come up with that? So, is this the one we have to press? That's required.
No.
No? Okay.
How would she have known about the button?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about right now. How would she have known? Like a second or so, the voices in my head help me. So is
My
it this
voice in your
statement?
head.
Is it this statement we press on?
Yeah.
Voice Phoenix until Edgy shows up.
Okay. You can hardly call the knife decisive evidence. The fingerprints on the knife could very well be a clever camouflage.
Then, what about the button?
The button?
It's clear from the crime scene that the victim and his murderer fought. And during the fight, the killer ripped the button from the Jammin' Ninja's costume.
Talking about this button, correct?
That button was found in the pleats of Matt's Hakama, isn't that correct? I would think that makes it very decisive evidence.
Yeah. Looks like you were outfoxed again, Mr. Wright.
Anyway, the knife doesn't prove a thing.
Phoenix is being a dummy and I don't appreciate it. Can-
Nene, why you gotta be dumb?
Can we bonk some sense into this man?
I mean, you can try.
Bonk.
Please fix your testimony.
I can't stand the sight of a man who can't gracefully accept his defeat. Mia's giving us a death glare over here.
Thank goodness Mia can still look at me.
With an icy stare, yes.
Oh god, she can read minds.
Miss Andrews, for Wright's sake, please add this information to your testimony.
I feel like I have to present this, but I also feel like it's wrong.
You always tell you the answer?
I know we have to present something on this statement, correct?
The revised one, yes.
Yeah, the button was torn off from Juan during his fight with
Yes.
Matt. Hey there, and how you been? Hey! Tira? Right?
Nymph.
Cause I...
Nymphy.
yes, I'm pretty sure it's Tira. Yes! I got it! The naming convention helped. I just remembered, like, not Kira. Cause... Death Note. Took
I
me a
was gonna
second.
say from Light Yagami from Death Note.
Yes, not Kira from Death Note. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. So, do I present the button?
No.
Calm down, chill out says, this is a dumb guess, but maybe the tomato juice. Is calm down correct? Is it the table juice?
Unfortunately not.
Table juice.
Table juice.
Table juice. That would just be ground up wood chips.
I was just imagining just juice oozing out of a table.
Ew.
Is it alright if we take a break soon?
Yeah, we could take a break. Let's finish this testimony, then we can take a break.
Alright.
Table juice. Sorry, I haven't been around a while because of the move. That's okay. How was the move? How are you acclimating to your new place? You moved in with Kira, correct? And also, hi, calm down, chill out. How are you? Because the glass was standing still, right? Yeah, but according to Grant, that is incorrecto.
The guide, it is not correct. The question is about the button that was torn off during the fight with Juan Carita with Matt. The reason why the table juice doesn't make sense is because we know Andrews had admitted to coming in later and apparently pouring the juice. So we know that the juice wasn't there during the fight. It was a good guess, though. I will say that.
Yeah, but it's been chaotic and honestly been in a bit of a depression slump. I gotta find a job and some other stuff. That's fair. I hope you get out of that depression slump soon and you can find a job that suits your wants and needs. So that was the statement before LMAO. Yeah. Alright, Grant, give it to me.
According to the guide, it is the Juan Autopsy Report.
Strangled with a scarf, then stabbed with... oh, so he did not fight. He didn't put up a fight.
It seems, according to the autopsy, that he wasn't able to do that.
Gotcha. I'm doing okay, pretty warm. And how is y'all? I am... okay. I am good.
I'm also okay. I am happy to be here.
Yes. This is the victim's autopsy report. It clearly states that the cause of death was strangulation by a scarf. Strangulation? Oh, voice Phoenix until what's-his-face shows up.
The knife stab to the victim was done after the victim had already died.
And what does that mean?
The depression slip is unrelated to the move, I guess, but still setting into everything. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Yeah, I could see that being a possibility.
Let's examine the evidence. This button has the victim's blood on it, which would mean that it was ripped off of the costume. When?
After he was stabbed.
After the knife was stabbed into the victim.
Exactly. Which means it is impossible that this button was torn off during the victim's final struggle, because the victim was strangled to death in that fight. Ah. That's right, Miss Andrews. There's no way this button was ripped off during the struggle. This button was cautiously pulled off the victim's already dead body. So someone planted evidence.
Order, order! What is the meaning?
Objection.
What is the meaning of this right? So what if the button was torn off the body after the victim had already died? What does that change?
Let me ask you one simple question, Mr. Edgeworth. Why was the button torn off? What purpose did that serve?
What purpose?
It was planted evidence. To frame. It was to frame.
We now know this button was not torn off during the fight, so the murderer took the time and effort to purposely rip this from the victim's body. That would mean that the murderer had something in mind, wouldn't it?
Right, what does this mean? Does this mean you know what the murderer wanted to do with the button? What was it?
To have a memento of the crime. To pin the crime on guard. There's only one logical reason for doing something like that. It was to pin the crime on Mr. Unguard. There is no way anyone would put a bloody button in their own pants. That's right. Mr. Unguard was set up. But the real killer, of course.
And the real murderer is?
It should say the real murderer. You read it correctly, how it should be said. But this is a typo. Good job, game. Good job.
Well, Mr. Wright, who in the world is the real killer then?
What purpose did it solve, Edgy, my dear?
What purpose did it solve, Edgy, my boy? You could have massacred my boy!
Finally. I can't believe I managed to bring this trial all the way up to this point. Phoenix, can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end. Not even at the very end. Wait until after the end of the trial, please. The real killer, the person who planned to frame Mr. Unguard, is... And I assume we go with Adrian.
The only one that makes sense.
At this point, yes. Miss Adrian Andrews, I choose you. Go.
Choose you, Miss Adrian Andrews! Depression.
You are Mr. Karida's killer. What? Her glasses broke again, everybody.
You got too white.
Order, Mr. Wright. This is a very grave matter. Do you have any evidence that supports your charge?
Wait until the person you're defending is dead and then some. Then you can let your guard down. Any evidence? Judge, I just presented evidence. All of the evidence points to Miss Andrews. What? How preposterous. You can't stick any of that on me. I can't, can I? Would you care to test me? Then what about this knife? The knife was used to stab the victim after he had already been strangled to death.
You want me to voice Phoenix for you?
Sure, because I don't think Edgy's gonna butt in.
I don't think so either. It was used to throw suspicion onto Mr. Unguard, naturally. A knife covered in the defendant's fingerprints could only be taken from his room. And the only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife to take was you.
Tisk! Then, what about the button that was found in Matt's Hakama?
This button was removed from the victim's body after he had already died. The only people who could have done so were the person who found his body or the killer. However, if Mr. Unguard was the real killer, there is no way he would have put such incriminating evidence in his own Hakama.
Ugh.
The only person who could have put this button into Mr. Unguard's Hakama is the person who went to wake him from his nap, which you yet again, Miss Andrews.
I see. What about the empty guitar case?
That is also another piece of evidence that incriminates Miss Andrews. She got sent in the body.
Yeah.
That costume was used to hide the real killer's identity as they fled the crime scene. Now, who could have known that there was just such a costume inside the guitar case? It could only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim. And that person is you, Miss Adrian Andrews.
No,
But Miss Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the guitar case. And it was you who proved that she was not wearing gloves at the time.
No, because the order of events is wrong.
That's right.
That's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone had found out that she had touched the case, they would have asked her why. So to avoid leaving any prints, she used a towel or something else to open it. But the glass of tomato juice is a different story. Miss Andrews purposely left her fingerprints on the glass to show that, yes, indeed, she was the classic day's discoverer of a dead body. And to top it all off, there is this photo. A photo of the killer as they exited the scene of the crime. No reasonable person on Earth can believe that this Nickel Samurai is Mr. Ungard. He would be much too short for his own costume if it was him. Speaking of how tall people are, Miss Andrews, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not? Please, stop. Well, how about it, Miss Andrews? You want to voice him?
I've got her this time.
I feel like the people murdering in this game are way too smart to become criminals. I mean, this level of genius, they should be nuclear engineers or something. Yeah, really. Or they shouldn't be getting caught. Because they're just like...
I mean, it's
so
only because
good.
we're smart enough to use the evidence that they are caught.
Yeah.
In many alternate universes, some of these people aren't caught.
Yeah. All it takes is one bad day.
All it takes is one bad day, and you can turn into me, the Joker.
Miss Andrews?
Are we approaching a break in the trial? As far as
let me
you
take
can
a
see
look.
in the notes?
We have 2 more testimonies, it seems.
Okay. You wanted to take a break, right?
I need to go to bathroom, yes please.
Alright, everyone. We're back. I'm waiting on Grant to return from the bathroom. So, how are y'all doing? I am Pog. I'm very tired, though. I was tired at work today. Told my boss I'm applying for this other job. And she was like, not thrilled, but she was like, oh yeah, you go do that. You go apply for that thing that you really want to do. I'm like, thanks. So she's gonna be my reference. It's gonna be great. I really hope I get this job. It'd be great to actually have benefits, and paid time off, and all of the other good stuff. The starting salary is actually like really good for this job, so I'm kind of excited. So I really hope I get it. How are y'all doing? Don't mind me, just perusing the discords as we wait. Let me actually get back out of this. Okay, I'm gonna wait. Gonna wait for Mr. Granto.
Mr.
Grant?
Granto.
Mr. Granto is back.
I could hear you the whole time, it's just I couldn't answer back.
Oh, that's fine.
I had to do some cleaning still, so that's what I was doing. And then I went to the bathroom, and then I went to the bathroom, so.
I also went to the bathroom and I put on my hoodie. Yay.
Alright, hi everybody. I'm sorry for the wait.
Oh no, we were only live for like 30 seconds before you got back. That's okay. Alright. Let us continue. I refuse to testify.
What was that? Phoenix,
There's a
you
law.
seem so aggressive.
It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can incriminate me. I feel like that's fake. Oh, no, judge confirmed.
No, there is. You can't. You have the right to not self-incriminate.
Well, yes. You're absolutely correct, Miss Andrews.
But basically everything that we said as the defense attorney basically incriminates her.
It is dangerous though, because if you waive your right to testify, you also waive your right to defense. At least to defend yourself. You can still have like a lawyer defend you.
The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-incrimination. By allowing a witness to not testify if the testimony can cause damage to themselves.
Why is this a rule now?
I was gonna say that I think this was somewhat of a rule. It's just most of the time we had ways of convincing the witnesses they should testify. It was weird during that DLC because they acted like the chief of police was the only one with that right. I'm like, no.
What? Phoenix.
Pleading the fifth is not something most people would think to do on the spot.
The thief. Hi, Soupy. How are you? Welcome to stream.
Actually, thinking back to yesterday in Mr. Guard's room.
Adrian Andrews. I know this is a flashback, but we have not heard Von Karma's voice in a while, so I'm gonna voice her anyway.
Fine.
I'm not voicing her. Think hard about what we discussed. Understood?
Alright.
Alright.
I can't do.
You don't do
I don't
that
think I can
bad
do
of
human
her.
voice.
You don't do that bad of her.
Alright. That's it.
I am scratched to hell. Why are you scratched? Who hurt you?
Was it a cat?
Was it a puppy?
A hubby?
A puppy.
Oh,
Yes.
a puppy. I'm sorry.
Puppy. Puppy with bees. Puppy. Puppies.
That's when Francesca planted this idea into her head.
My gym bra literally fucked up my upper back / lower neck. Oh no! We hate when bras do that. As a fellow person who also wears a bra.
Do gym bras generally scratch the hell up out of you?
I mean,
I don't know
my
'cause I don't
sports
wear
bras don't. But like, I've had underwires that have like dug into my sides before because they were not fitting right.
I'm surprised you didn't stop if it was like acting like a razor to you.
That tag was almost acting like a slightly burned razor, blunted razor, so my batch was scratched or red enough to get those white lumps. Ooh, I know exactly what those white lumps are. I didn't have another bra made. Do you think we carry extra bras with us wherever we go?
I never said anything about getting another bra. I said I don't know why you didn't stop. Like, why you didn't stop working out if it was scratching you.
I mean, just because, like, if I'm in the middle of, like, my work day, I can't stop and change my bra. Because I'm not home.
I would definitely take that tag off whenever I got home.
Nice of you to assume I was working out.
I mean, you said gym bra, so yeah, I assumed you were at the gym. I'm sorry.
I wear
that was
sports
incorrect.
bras sometimes, like, to just compress my chest when I don't want to feel as feminine. Not necessarily to go. I don't usually work out in sports bras either. Nah, gym clothes equals lazy clothes. That is a valid point. I felt that.
My lazy clothes are just wearing sweatpants.
Nothing else.
I mean, I wear other clothes. That's just the one I was going to talk about. She must have told Miss Andrews to not testify if things look bad.
You did a good job proving everything up to this point, Phoenix. But there's still one thing you haven't done.
Something I haven't done.
Oh man, I love your extra voice.
What's wrong, Wright? Are you finished already? Run out of evidence? Are you going to
Edgeworth,
hide
why are
in the
you being
cor-
a dick now? You were
Are
helping
you
us
going
earlier.
to call me late at night and cry into the phone?
I will. Bras in this economy? Clothes in this economy?
What's so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth?
I want to know the joke too. Tell me the joke. What's the punchline?
I like knocked-up jokes. I'm sure you realize this as well, Your Honor. But everything the good lawyer here has proven up to this point is meaningless.
What?
Everything you have proven is circumstantial.
I refuse to
I-
wear proper bras though because of the underwire. Shit hurts my ribs. Things
I
in
would-
this economy.
I would like to say this. You can be proven guilty on many accounts, including murder, based off
On circumstantial evidence. Yeah, I watch a lot of That Chapter on YouTube. Highly recommend watching if you're interested in true crime. He puts like his own little twist on it, so it's like not as like straight just telling you facts. He's also Irish. I'm pretty sure he's Irish, so he has an accent,
he's Irish?
and I like it. I'm pretty sure it's Irish. But he's done a couple of cases where they've convicted people without a body because they never found the body, but they had enough circumstantial evidence to prove that that person committed the crime.
I mean, I've read a trial case where a person, they didn't even have the person's dead body to prove that they were. So the hardest part for them was proving that she was dead to get a person convicted of murder, and they were. So.
You'll fold
Also,
my hand.
whenever-
Oh, they're holding hands.
And they were roommates.
They were roommates.
I don't know why whenever I think of soupy hands, I'm just picturing like a wet noodle.
My trans femme asks who wish they could wear bras. You do not want to wear bras, by the way. Shit, uncomfortable as fuck. I mean, whatever makes people feel the gender they want to feel, though. If a bra makes someone feel feminine, let them wear it. I like my bras when they're
I
not
was gonna
too
say,
tight.
if bra is hurting you, is it not just better to just take it off?
I mean, I can't necessarily take my bra off at work. I don't want my titties out. Even when streaming, I hate wearing, like, not a bra. Because I feel exposed under my skin. If I have a bra that fits me right, it feels like it's not there.
Because I just don't know.
If you have a bra that fits you correctly, it should feel like it's just, like, existing. Like, I could still, like, feel my bra on me, but, like, it doesn't hurt. Certain bras that I have, because I've had them since, like, high school, and they don't fit me as well as they used to. They sometimes get uncomfortable after a while, because they're not fitted properly anymore. I guess from personal experience, it's uncomfy as fuck. I'm thankfully in the I don't give a F mood right now, thankfully, so I'm wearing a bra without the padding. Ah, nice. That's fun. Best sign of love, definitely if they're using
for comfortability.
Bras are to keep our tits from hanging out.
I know that, but she says bra without the padding. I was curious what that meant.
Without padding means like your nipples can show if they're hard.
Oh, okay. Got you. So it's
Like my
it's one of those flat ones.
Yeah, like the bralettes I wear when I have my shirts open with the lace up front, those have padding automatically in them so you can't see nipples. Sadly, I don't have boobs for bra. Oh, booba. Boba. Haha. I know that's a typo. I just think it's a very funny typo. And I'm laughing with you, not at you. It's bra where you can remove the foam padding from the slit in either side. Yeah, I had a couple of those, and then those were sports bras, and we actually sewed them to stay in place so they wouldn't fold when we do laundry. Anyway, let's get back to the game, because that's what we're supposed to be doing. This is a great conversation. I would just like to keep going a little bit in the game.
We're getting close to the end of the trial.
Yeah, circumstantially, you have yet to provide a single piece of definitive proof.
I'm gonna bonk Edgeworth. You're fucking definitive proof, you piece of shit.
I'm a prosecutor. Also, I'm being a defensive sort of prosecutor at the moment.
He's being a
Proof that Miss
dom.
Andrews did in fact harbor a wish to murder Miss Corrida.
Oh, we can prove that. Prove that.
Miss Andrews, did you want to kill Mr. Corrida?
I believe this may lead to me incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering.
But Miss Andrews.
That just makes you more sus. Girl, what are you doing?
I think she's starting to shut down.
If you do that, it would be the same as admitting your guilt, don't you think?
Yeah, the judge has a fucking point. Game now, booby bra talk. I mean, y'all can continue the booby bra talk. I will engage in like moderate
So the
amounts
issue
just so we can
is
continue.
that- The issue is that if they have more evidence to support someone else having murdered somebody than the actual defendant, then the judge really has no other course of action than to pronounce the person they are accusing as not guilty, and then bringing up charges with the prosecutor for the person that they have more evidence for.
And who would the more evidence be at this moment? On
At
guard?
this moment, it seems to be Miss Andrews.
Which would help us.
Yes, that would mean we would win the case quite
Yeah.
easily. Mr. Edgeworth is giving us a lot of psych here at the moment.
Yeah. So there was barbecue sauce on my titties.
So there I was, barbecue sauce on my titty.
Booby bra talk has been successfully successful. Anyway, how you beat Aaron. I'm applying for big girl job. I'm gonna be big boy. Maybe if I got the job. I have to finish my application. I don't win until I win soupy. I don't win until I'm at soup.
I'm at soup.
What do you mean you're
Big
at
girl.
soup?
Big girl job.
Big girl job, yeah. Possibly an admissions recruiter for my university. Maybe it's my dream starting job with a very good salary according to my mom. Because they
My
listed the
doggo
salary.
is now walking into a closet.
Y'all, if you're allowed to
That's how
hold
you
my
do
hands, that's...
doggo.
Huh? What? Trivago?
My doggo is in the closet. I do not know what doggo is doing in closet.
She wants to come out of the closet. She would like to pronounce...
She was out of the closet. She was in her kennel and she decided to walk out and go in there.
She likes the closet. Maybe there's a demon in there.
I think she just wants to get comfy and she likes sitting on the basket with blankets
Oh, puppy. All the luck, soupy luck. Thank you. I'll be sure to keep updates in my Discord server about my job, the
in
job.
it. I hope you get a good job.
Yeah, I hope. Guess how much I'd be making a year without taxes being taken out.
Texas sowieso.
What? No, I'm asking you to guess.
Oh, you're asking me to guess your taxes?
No, how much I would be making without taxes being taken out.
Oh, every week or every month?
Yearly.
Yearly. Somewhere in the 20,000?
Mm-mm. More.
17,000?
More.
Oh, more. 35,000.
More.
40,000.
42,000 a year.
42,000. Okay, I was close.
As an admissions,
After
as an
40K.
entry level job for the admissions portion of our university.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Dang, I overshot. I mean, I wish it was 50 to 70K. I wish, but for
If
like
we were
an
on the
entry
Price is
level.
Right, I would have gotten the answer right.
That's hella good. Yeah, and I would also get tuition reimbursement. So even though it would take me a little longer to finish my degree because they only cover 6 credits a semester versus 9, I would still get my degree and they would pay for it, essentially.
We're gonna make the government pay for it.
Yes.
I
Alright.
wish people would pay for my college. I would like to be a teacher, even if it pays less than my current job.
Mhm. Maybe so, or maybe not. There is nothing to prove it either way. Besides, you don't even know what crime I would be guilty of due to my silence. No, she's
No,
taking that defiant attitude again. Mia.
Mia,
Go ahead.
Mia, what should we do?
Somehow, we've landed in the worst possible situation.
Mia, the worst possible situation is that we lost the case.
Yeah.
I think we've reached a certain conclusion at this point in time. Miss Adrian Andrews has refused to testify. And the defense's theory that she is the actual murderer has not been fully substantiated with solid definitive proof.
But that's not true.
In this situation, there is one thing this court can do. And that is to declare recess.
Because he's hungry and wants more fucking sandwiches. He declared it as food nap time. Recess? Phoenix, you should be fucking thanking your lucky stars.
I request that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter.
He's gonna get fucking overtime. Like, I don't think we've ever had a trial run this long in one day. This judge is gonna be demanding overtime.
And at tomorrow's trial...
Tomorrow? We don't have a tomorrow. If we don't get a not guilty verdict today, then... Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial? Please continue the trial.
What are you sweating for?
It's pregame. He's
Your client is
pre-gaming.
getting one more day to live, isn't he?
That's not it. This isn't about that. Edgeworth, I know you know who the real killer is. Please, let the trial continue. If I don't get the verdict, then Maya... Does Edgeworth not know?
No, he doesn't. No one has told him. Phoenix has not told him. Phoenix
Phoenix
whenever
only
Phoenix
told
talks to him,
Gumshoe.
He's been pissed at him.
Oh, Phoenix only told Gumshoe. That's right.
Yeah, I think he told Gumshoe. And Gumshoe basically said, "Don't tell anybody."
Yeah.
But it's impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is... It is not impossible for this trial to continue.
And she's like, ah, shit. Here we go again.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you... It's true, Andrews holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation were something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony. Yes, that is very true, but... Actually, there is one little thing I am curious about.
Maybe Edgeworth is picking up on what Phoenix is throwing down.
He suspects that something's happened to Maya. I don't think he gets the full gist of it, but I think he is wanting to help out Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Andrews, when you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice.
Yes, and?
I can't help but think how unnatural that is.
I said this since, like, we had this testimony, Edgeworth, and you just picked up on it now?
I think he's had it, he just hasn't asked about it.
Usually when one finds a body, they are shaken up, not stirring a glass of juice.
So my actions were unusual, but I've already...
Before you speak, I want you to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like you to testify to that effect.
Testify?
Your Honor, I would like to request the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever we find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness.
I did an oopsie. I reversed the parts of gin and cola in my gin and cola. How does that work? What?
You go to Australia. That's how you do it.
What? Luckily, I like this gin. Oh, that's good. That's good, though, that you like the gin. That's all good. That's good. I don't drink, so, like, I don't have that problem.
I mean, I have drink. I just don't know what he means by the gin and cola being reversed.
I mean, I'm assuming the ratio, like 2 parts to
Maybe.
1 part or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I know for, like, mixed drinks, like, you usually do, like, a certain part. So, like, 3 parts juice, 2 parts alcohol or something.
Oh my god.
So,
my
like, the
fucking friend
ratio
was
stays
shit
the
at
same no
making-
matter, like, if you're making, like, 1 serving or, like, 10. So the ratio stays the same.
My friend was really shit at making mixed drinks.
So, like, let's say you're making some drink that calls for vodka and orange juice, which is vodka and orange juice. I know that's a drink, I just don't know the actual name. And it calls for, like, 2 parts orange juice, 1 part vodka. So, if you were to make 10 servings, you would use 20 cups, quote-unquote cups, of orange juice, 10 cups vodka. So the ratio stays the same no matter how many drinks you're pouring or how much you're mixing. It's supposed to be 1 part gin, 2 parts cola. I did the opposite by accident. See, I called it. I am smart. I'm smart, boy.
Smart.
I don't know what it is about Edgeworth today, but I can't get a good read off of him. Is he friend or foe? I just don't know. That
How
rhymes.
can you read Phoenix's mind, but you can't read it. Fucking Edgeworth.
Yeah, for real.
The court acknowledges the prosecution's request. Miss Andrews, if you please.
How about no?
How about no?
How about no?
That glass of juice. I didn't really pour it for myself. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. When I saw him sitting like that, the thought that he was dead didn't cross my mind. To be honest, I thought he had just fainted or something. So I went to pour him some juice. You didn't see the knife sticking out of him? I am sus. I am very sus. I mean, from the distance, okay. But, like, as you approach, because the glass and the bottle were close to his body. I'm sus. I'm just sus. When I realized that he was dead, that's when I knocked the flower vase over. But then that just brings back the whole point of the thing being closed. Wah. Wah.
So you poured that glass of juice for the victim. Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony?
Because she's hiding shit. That's why. I didn't think I needed to include something so trivial. Phoenix, please be careful here, or else I'll slap you on the wrist. If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left.
I know. Edgeworth, what the heck is going on in that brain of yours?
Now then, Mr. Rice, you may begin your cross-examination.
Alright,
My
what are
beard needs combed.
we... what are we pressing first?
We have to present.
Present, okay. Tell me what statement.
The fourth statement.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we present on this?
Yep.
It's this photo, isn't it?
What's the name of the photo? Just to make sure.
Crime photo?
Yep.
Yes, I was right. Hell yeah, I am big brain.
So you honestly didn't think he was dead when you found him?
Because the body's really close to the glass. Or not the glass, the bottle of juice. So, like, you would think, like, as she approached to pour him a glass, that she would notice that, like, oh, shit, there's a knife sticking out of his chest.
So she's probably being honest. Unintentionally.
What do you mean, honest? I think she's lying.
I think she is telling the truth. I think she didn't realize he was really alive because the knife wasn't there.
Wait, was the knife not there? I thought the knife was there.
It is, but whenever she walked in, it wasn't. Remember, the only thing that he was killed with was with the strangulation.
That's right. No, not at all.
Even though this is what you saw when you discovered the body,
Ah!
What is the meaning of this?
isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There was a knife sticking straight out of Mr. Kurita's chest. Anyone who saw this scene would have immediately thought that there was a dead man.
That's, well, you see.
I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who fainted. And then so nonchalantly go pour something to drink.
Your point is?
Miss Andrews, your testimony just now is all one giant lie. And your lie has proven one thing very clearly. That you are the real killer.
No!
Looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. The defendant, Mr. Matt on guard, is not guilty after all.
Who knew it would take another thing of, circumstantial evidence to prove that she was guilty? There's a knife in his back, Your Honor. Your Honor.
There's a knife in his old back here, Your Honor.
But that's impossible. You're wrong.
Miss Andrews, try to have some composure. Being accused of murder. Come on, get over it. It happens every day.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me, I tell you. It was Matt. I swear it. He's the one who killed Juan.
But you were the one who refused to testify. And your reason for not doing so was that you might end up incriminating yourself.
Maybe she doesn't want to get incriminated for something else. Not necessarily the murder, but for something else that she's done. So that's why she's not saying anything.
You know what I'm surprised with?
What?
Is that I'm glad that you don't think that she was the murderer.
Girl, like, I know there's gonna be a second trial. Thanks for telling me. Because we were supposed to be under the impression that there's only gonna be one trial. So thanks for ruining it.
That's because you kept asking me about another trial.
No, I kept asking you if we were gonna finish it tonight.
And I finally just said, like, it would be very hard considering we have another investigation.
Yeah, and I'm like, well,
I thought we weren't supposed to do another investigation.
I told you it was complicated.
that's because...
Miss Andrews, I will give you one last chance. What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you?
I refuse to testify.
Then there is no need for this court to continue any further. Mr. Mason God's innocence has been clearly demonstrated.
Is it over? Have we found the truth at last? What's wrong, Phoenix?
Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. And now I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't.
Because the game dictates it.
Now then, I would like to hand down my verdict for Mr. Matt on guard as I eat this good sandwich called Whataburger.
Ah, Edgeworth.
Your Honor.
The judge is gonna get mad at you, like, come on, man. Just want to eat my fucking sandwich.
Just trying to eat my sandwich, man. The prosecution feels that it would be premature to pass on a verdict at this time. In
Oh
case you're
my
wondering, I actually
God.
do have a sandwich.
Huh?
I said, in case you're wondering, I actually do have a sandwich right now.
Oh my god, and you're not gonna share with us? That is incredibly
You're not
rude.
here, and there's 5 people in here. I don't want to share with 5 people.
Buy more sandwiches. Oh my god, how is this so difficult?
It's expensive.
I will bring s'more supplies. We can have s'mores.
Okay.
I have so much
There's
s'more
plenty
supplies.
of like parks and stuff around here.
I have so many marshmallows. Oh my god, so many fucking marshmallows. Anyway,
What?
even the judge is confused. We're all confused.
The reason is quite simple.
If it was simple, we would have known by now.
This witness has yet to speak the absolute real truth. The absolute real truth? What are you? Witness, don't you understand yet?
Huh?
I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head.
It's your adopted sister. You need to go give her a noogie
She's
or
not
some
adopted,
shit.
he's adopted.
It's your stepsister?
Adoptive. Yeah, essentially stepsister, I guess.
Yeah, I said adoptive.
Oh, adoptive. I thought you said adopted sister.
No, I
was
said adoptive.
like, my bad.
No, it's your adoptive sister. You need to go give her a noogie while she's healing from a bullet wound.
I don't think that would end well for him.
I don't think Edgeworth is scared of her though.
I don't think he is either. I think he's grown to not be scared of her. Also, she hasn't tried to whip him at all, so.
Yeah. We having a get together. Grant has the sandwiches. Gray has the s'mores. I'll bring the gin and cola. What are the rest of y'all bringing? Oh yes. What are y'all bringing?
I mean, apparently I'm also bringing my house because everyone's coming over here.
You have the pool, man, don't you?
That's my family's pool. We'd have to go over there.
Okay, that's fine. We'll go to Grant's family's house for the pool. Grant will bring the sandwiches. I'll bring the s'mores. Yolfador is bringing the
Make sure
gin
to
and
let them
cola.
know. Hey, family, just letting you know, friends coming over. What friends? Oh,
Yes.
stream friends.
Yes. It's just yes. What friends? Yes.
Oh, that stream stuff's really picking up. No, it's actually a friend stream.
But as long as you protect yourself through your silence.
I didn't know the Edgeworth is also the judge.
I'm sorry, sometimes I slip into him by
It's okay,
accident.
it's
'cause I'm
okay.
used to doing him. It's been a while since we did Edgeworth. It's
Uh-huh.
weird getting
You're
back
fine.
to it.
You're fine.
Matt and God will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party.
That's a lie. I don't believe you.
What?
I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over, and Matt would never be declared guilty. What in the world is she talking about? How she lost it? Excuse me, something you slip into the judge?
Look, my voice
Grant?
range is sometimes strange in how I slip things.
No. Innuendo.
Slip into the judge.
Aha. I can't speak about it. I'm too scared. It's Franziska von Karma.
Oh, really, Maya? You got a big brain. I wouldn't have thought of that. Wow, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, I'm just so glad. Like, I think, you sure you're not really Pearls? Because I think an 8-year-old would have figured that one out.
Don't you remember, Phoenix? Miss
I
Andrews
like how I
lives.
replace his dialogue instead of with the huh.
Miss Andrews lives by gripping tightly onto the words of another. because she doesn't have the strength to believe in herself.
And right now, Miss Andrews is...
Yesterday, she was tossed a lifesaver by Miss Von Karma. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Mountain Guard will be acquitted. Miss Andrews undyingly believes in those words right now, and is clinging on to them.
What should we do? This has to be the first time I've ever come across anything like this.
It is the first time, because we've been playing as your character since the moment you became an attorney. This is the first time, Phoenix.
For the first time in forever,
I'm going to kill some kids.
No.
but Miss Andrews has to be the killer, right? All we have to do now is get her not guilty. That is my only priority.
It wasn't me.
Wow,
I'm begging
Phoenix.
you. What?
I'm just saying, I'm just thinking to myself, wow, Phoenix, really? Is the not guilty verdict really matter that much to you?
Well, yeah, because he wants Maya back. His not
Yeah.
girlfriend.
He wants Maya back, but does that really mean that he wants the guilty verdict?
What do you mean? I don't follow.
If we get Mountain Guard not guilty right now, that means Andrews is going to be the one that's going to be accused and found guilty.
Mm-hmm.
Because somebody has to be found guilty in these cases, and if it's not going to be Guard, it's going to be Andrews.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't me. I'm begging you. Please believe me. I didn't kill Juan. Help. Please, someone help me.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
the court can't continue on like this. Therefore, I'd like to hear what you intend to do.
What I intend to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say?
Right. I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about this, what this witness did, and what she did not do. And think about who is the real mastermind behind this crime.
It's gonna be the kidnapper, isn't it? Who's the real mastermind? Isn't that obvious? There's no one else it could be except this woman over there. Right?
Come now, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I'm assuming we have to get Andrews to testify.
You want me to confirm?
Yes, please.
It doesn't matter which one you choose.
Okay, so regardless, the game's gonna do what it needs to do.
Essentially.
Alright.
So whichever one you think Phoenix Wright would choose.
Well, I think he would want the not guilty verdict. That's what I think he would choose. I would pick the I feel like, well, if the game doesn't matter, then... Alright. No matter what she says, Miss Andrews is the only person it could be. Not to mention, I don't have a choice. I have to win a complete acquittal today. Your Honor, the defense believes there is enough evidence to substantiate our claim. Therefore, we motion that this court passes a verdict of not guilty as soon as possible.
I'm disappointed in you, Wright.
Yeah, you're gonna be also disappointed in bed, too. Rusty.
What have you learned in this past year?
That he loves you, and he wants to tell you his unconditional love. Oh, sorry, is it obvious that I ship them?
That's enough. I commend you for trying, Mr. Edgeworth. However, it's clear that the defense's theory is the truth.
You're wrong.
What a shame. I had hoped things wouldn't come to this. However... What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
Don't we all ship them by now? I mean... Maybe. I'm not gonna tell people how to ship people.
I'm not gonna tell you how to ship fictional characters. You can ship fucking Edgeworth with a judge for all I care.
Miss Andrews, since you've absolutely refused to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court.
Stop.
Mr. Edgeworth! This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness.
Oh, is it gonna be her mental illness?
Probably.
I ship the judge with food. That is a valid ship. Absolutely. I will die on that hill.
Judge X sandwich.
Literally any and all food. Yes.
Judge X pizza.
What?
And because of this illness, she has tried to commit suicide in the past.
Stop. Please stop.
No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here.
That's the second part of the suicide report. The attempted suicide report.
What will you do now, witness? You know what I'm about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews.
The secret of her dependent nature. Having other people know about it scares her more than anything else in the world. Please, please stop. I beg you. If people find out, I'll...
If you're going to say you would choose death, that is of no concern to me.
Oh, Edgeworth really is just being sassy. He's just like, I don't fucking care. I'll say whatever I have to say. I mean, I'm not gonna get a guilty verdict, but like, I'll say what I need to say.
I think he does care. He's just prodding her to like
Speak.
testify. Testify. And this is the only way to do it since we decided to request not guilty.
Edgeworth, how can you be so cold?
However, before you die, I will put the truth from your steel-breathing lips. No matter what I have to do.
You getting that truth, man?
Yeah.
So, will you tell the court, or shall I? Either is fine with me.
I'll talk, but please, help me. Nothing matters anymore. My crime. When I first saw him, I really thought he had fainted. Honest. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room. And then, I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife, and ripped off the button. So she just, oh fuck, what's the term?
She's confessing to
No, it's a different word. She, not contaminated, she tampered with the crime scene. So she's not the actual killer, but she can get charged with tampering with the crime scene. Is what she's testifying to.
That and also evidence.
Yeah, tampering with evidence and tampering with the crime scene, yeah. So that's her actual crime.
So far, yeah.
And then I stabbed Juan's dead body with the knife and ripped off the button. Just when I finished was returning to Matt's room, I had a bit of an inconvenience. That's why I ended up using the Nickel Samurai costume.
Stab the body? With a knife? But why would you do that?
Yeah, how else are you gonna stab a body, Judge? With a spoon? Isn't it obvious? To pin the blame on a certain person. A certain cowardly man.
What? What do you mean by all this?
So far, she gone killing the killer or something?
It might take this court a little while to understand, but This is the truth.
The real killer is Matt. That scumbag of a man. I'll never forgive him. You can't prove that, though. You can't prove it. He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like last time. Last time?
So, Miss Andrews stabbed the victim on Karita in the chest with a knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind.
And we know that he was already dead by that point, so she was essentially just stabbing a dead body.
Yeah.
She did it with the intent of framing Matt on guard for the murder.
I think there is... you can get guilty verdict for, like, doing something to a dead body. Like, not like indecency with a dead body, but, like, tampering with the dead body, maybe? That might be... I don't know the technical term.
That would be along with evidence. Tampering
Mhm.
with evidence.
Yeah.
Because the body is considered evidence at that point.
And this is her crime.
What? How is this possible? I mean, wasn't Miss Andrews supposed to be the real murderer?
Mr. Wright, please get over your shock and commence the cross-examination.
Alright, what am I pressing
I
and
finished
what
my
am I
sandwich.
presenting?
We have to press on all statements.
Oh, God.
You want to hear the good news, though?
Yeah.
This is the last testimony
Thank God.
for this trial.
For this trial.
But you could tell from the state the room was in that there must have been a fight. Are you telling the truth when you say you did not know he was dead?
He had a scarf tied around his neck. That scarf is a part of the Jammin' Ninja's costume, so I didn't think anything about it was strange. His head was also tilted down a bit, so I couldn't see his face that well. That's why I thought I'd wake him up and went to pour the juice. Mr. Wright, our job is literally just plot twists. Please, compose yourself, man.
What is this plan you had?
I knew right away the murderer was Matt's. I knew because, one, he was going to expose Matt's weakest weak point to the world. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. That's when I thought, I should forge some evidence and pin this crime on Matt. Well, I mean, if he already committed the crime, it was going to be found out anyway, right? Why did you have to force it?
This was the second time he did it and he didn't get caught the first time. That's probably the reason why she thought she could frame him so that he would actually get...
Wait, what was the first time?
I'm guessing she's alluding to her mentor.
I thought Juan was the mentor's killer. And it was like a fake
what
suicide.
we
That's
were
what I
thinking.
thought.
That's what that's what Phoenix was alluding the idea to.
Not to Matt being the murderer for that crime.
Yeah.
I mean, in the mind of Andrews, it probably makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
Maybe there's another person that she is referring to, but that's the only person I can think of that she would be referring to.
So the forged pieces of evidence were in the knife and the button.
The first thing that came to mind was to plant the knife.
That was so you could get the knife, correct?
The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. Well, no shit. I thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime.
So you were the one to stab the victim with that knife.
Well, he's already dead, so... It gives me goosebumps to think about it now. What a horrible thing I did. But at that time, I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Then, when I stabbed Juan's dead body, I suddenly realized something. If I used the button somehow, I could make Matt look even more suspect.
So you thought to rip one of the buttons off and then plant it in Mr. Ungod's Akama.
Yes, that's what I had planned to do. But things never go that smoothly, do they?
An inconvenience?
It's gonna be a lot of staking out in the hallway.
Probably.
There's a woman with a camera at the ready, loitering in the hallway.
How does Lada always find herself near a murder?
Yeah, this is too coincidental at this point.
She's just attracted to, like, people dying. I swear to God that Lada's gonna be a dead body one of these days.
Yeah, really.
I'm willing to bet my spikes it was a Lada.
His
that's a lot.
spikes.
You're gonna. That's a big bet there, Mr. Phoenix. You're really gonna bet that?
There was also a woman with a ray gun at the ready, pacing back and forth. Oh my God, it's fucking old bag.
She's like, I better not meet that Andrews. I'll give her a piece of my mind. That's Miss Oldbag for you. Also, Miss Oldbag's near dead bodies too. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, from the same studio, or almost like similar studios.
At least with Lada, it's just one other dead body, but with Oldbag, it's 3.
3?
Yeah, remember she was there for her, whenever her favorite celebrity accidentally killed somebody. She was there when her celebrity actually died, and then she was here for this.
That's right.
So that's 3.
Right. I have already been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once, so I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again.
You were the one who prepared that costume, weren't you?
Yes, I took it from Global Studios. I also put into Juan's guitar case the day before the award ceremony.
You did this in preparation for the press conference, correct?
Greetings once again. Hey Zori, how are you? Welcome. How are you? Yes, Juan wanted to wear that costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there.
And what is this secret?
That I don't know. Anyway, I thought if I were to leave Juan's room in the Nickel Samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. I absolutely did not want anyone to know about that costume.
I think we've heard enough. So after that, you went back to Mr. Ungar's room and planted the button.
Into Matt's Akama? Yes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Then I snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it.
My word, what does all this mean?
Meh, I'm stalking you while I play Terraria. Oh, fun. Hopefully we provide some good voice entertainment for you while you play Terraria. Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt Ungard. Yesterday, that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk.
Francisca, huh?
You two always do. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. Thank you. She said that I should, under no circumstances, confess to what I have done. That if I just kept quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. I had no choice but to believe in her words.
What this witness has done is clearly unlawful. She's gonna get charged with something for sure.
Thanks,
Probably.
Gumshoe. Thanks, Gumshoe.
However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain she is not the real killer.
Wait.
What?
Oh.
It's okay, you can go if you want.
Yeah, because I don't know if Edgeworth is probably gonna come around and talk too, so.
At the very least, the judges.
Yeah. Wait, Your Honor. The defense still... Yeah, there we go. There's our objection.
Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Miss Andrews on anything. Yes, exactly. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. The cross-examination of this witness is over, and so is today's trial. You couldn't establish what the witness was, that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. Wright.
But...
Mr. Edgeworth, please place Miss Andrews under arrest for further questioning.
Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately.
That is all. Court is adjourned for today.
Oh. Oh, he does sit in a chair. Oh no, Edgy! Oh no! Do you want to voice him?
Today's trial. It's over.
Let's go! Let it go, Mr. Wright!
Mr. Wright, why don't you let it go?
Here I stand. I don't know the rest of the words. Edgy.
Here you stay.
Edgy Edgeworth. Edgy Edgeworth. He's edgy. We got Alma.
On the courtroom stand. The judge never bothered
me
you
anyway. Ta-da! Okay.
It's not get copyright by Disney. They'll hurt hard. I didn't win an acquittal.
Well, okay. How would the kidnapper know that they didn't get an acquittal if this isn't getting broadcasted?
Because you can still get this information. Also, there was witnesses, people in the stands could easily see. So
it's Feeney that's distraught. It's Nixie who's distraught.
Witness, would you mind if I asked you something?
Edgeworth.
It's a public trial. Yeah, I know, but like then the kidnapper would have to show up.
Or he could just hear it from people talking about it.
True. What is it? He's gonna ask about the card.
Before you leave court today, I wondered if I might look at one thing. The card in your hand. It had my interest for quite some time now. What exactly is it?
Oh, this? Mr. Wright also asked about this. Although I didn't remember at the time you asked me about it, Mr. Wright, I remember just now. I found this in the room on that day. The room?
That day?
I mean, he might have wiretapped the walkie-talkie. Oh, that is true. That is advanced, though. Yes. I found this card when I discovered Juan's body. It was lying there right next to him. And I see you lying next to me with the words I thought I'd never speak. Awake and unafraid, asleep or dead. Sorry, I had to. MCR is my vibe. But you made a mental click noise, like oh.
I realized.
I think it's the
remembered something.
kidnapper. Wait, what?
I think I just realized / remembered something.
Ah. All the emo, yes, absolutely. I think it's the murder. I think the murderer is the kidnapper. I think they're one and the same. Because Maya found a very similar card at where she's being held. And I know she escaped the room, we just haven't seen where she went yet. So it's very coincidental that the same card is...
Stars.
So the same card was found in the cellar that she was in, and also here at the scene of the crime. So maybe it's his calling card. I'm assuming the thing that you remembered you cannot tell me.
Hmm?
I'm assuming the thing you've remembered you can't tell me because it'll spoil it.
Yep.
You found that card next to the victim's body? I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. But it's not as if the card has any relevance to Juan's murder, right? Yeah, I guess not, but it's still a strange card if you ask me. As far as a clue to this case, I don't see why.
Witness, that card. Give it to me. Hurry.
Oh no, Edgeworth, what do you know? Edgeworth?
Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done?
Tampered more with the crime scene?
This. I can't believe you hid this from me all this time.
I didn't mean to. What is this all about? Edgeworth, don't make me give you a slapping. Oh, sorry. I've never seen Edgeworth so emotional before. That card. What in the world is it, and what does it mean?
The god of death.
Of course it's a to be continued. Of course it's a to be continued.
The god of death means that someone must die when you find it. But that isn't the nature of cards. They tell us stories.
Charlie, the plant man is here. He will never die in the rain.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
There, Pearls.
I feel so bad for Phoenix. He's like, I don't want kids ever after this experience.
I mean, it's alright, man. You can't have a kid whenever you are dating a guy, essentially.
Yeah.
Or you can't, at least not
You
without
can't-
adopting.
Yeah.
Which you've basically done with Pearls.
I can't take it anymore.
Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out.
You didn't get the acquittal, Phoenix.
The condition was that we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya.
Yeah, because we didn't get any verdict.
We got
There
no
is no verdict.
And he won't because Mr. Ungard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet.
Wine.
Cheer up, we don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
The conch with a twisty bit killer. The ocean sounds card killer. I don't know, head empty.
The twisty noodle killer.
You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Yes, that's right. So,
Hey, you guys. Glad I caught you, pal.
Gumshoe, our favorite. He just ran over the child.
I'm always running. It's always running.
Mr. Scruffy Detective, my
Hey,
favorite.
kid, you want a gun?
Pearls, what do you got there? A gun! No!
Yes.
he's just like, I'm just like, knife. Oh boy, looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Dr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now.
It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now. I came to talk to you, pal.
Don't teach that language around Pearls. She's
Alright,
only
he lost
8.
the detective part because of Karma.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh god, why are you here if you're not a detective?
Yeah, right. He's looking for a
We're
fucking
kind-
job.
But we're kind of busy right now.
But like he knows that Maya's in trouble, so maybe he did some digging.
Maybe.
And also Von Karma is kind of probably in a hospital.
You say she wouldn't have been hurt if I was there.
Oh god, he's still here.
He's still here.
So, what are you gonna do from now on?
What do you mean, pal?
Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet?
Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal?
Find another job?
Become homeless?
I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
When you get a new job?
What are you talking about?
Oh, is he gonna say like, oh yeah, I still have my job?
You don't have another payday?
I guess that means I'm just gonna have to work here at your place, pal.
Did I not call this? Did I not say? Did I not?
Say what?
You'll be searching for things that'll prove Mr. Unguard's innocent all day, right?
I can do that.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal.
Just pay me.
I got lots of experience investigating and watching over people's places.
I mean, there's always OnlyFans gumshoe.
No. The only thing I will pay for is to watch him sing and play a guitar like that music song I found.
And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. I'll take care of it all.
Oh my god, he's gonna become like a houseman.
I can make ramen. The best ramen. The best ramen you ever tasted.
No, we don't need ramen. We need burgers because this is localized to Japanifornia.
I can make you ramen burger.
Ew. Oh. My stomach
Like, I
doesn't
hate
like that.
You're like, I don't like that.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let Mr. Scruffy Detective take care of things.
Well, looks like we found the Maya replacement, and it's Detective Dick Gumshoe. Do you like the replacement?
I do, yes.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish?
Is it ramen? It's the noodles.
It's the noodles, pal.
I fucking called it.
He can make foodie videos of him eating ramen. Oh my god. That's his
People
OnlyFans
would
account.
probably pay for it. If he streamed it, people would ask him questions all the time. Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Because you're in Japanifornia, man.
Yeah, this is what you get in Japanifornia.
That
Take
was
me
the
home.
first time I ever seen Mr. Edgeworth act like that.
Take me home, country roads, to the place where I belong, Japanifornia. We
Mountain
need to make an
Mamas.
entire parody album. Oh my god.
Take me home, Japanifornia.
Fornia.
Never thought he'd say something like that. He didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that?
That's horrible. Oh yeah, it was like Pearls. You were there.
being possessed by a busty woman.
Surprise, her clothes still fit properly afterwards.
I mean, they're robes. They just have. She just has to tighten up the little thing that goes around her
The
belly.
sash.
But because of him doing that, we got the truth finally.
The truth. Miss Andrews' last testimony. I wonder if it was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony herself, but I still think
we
there's.
literally couldn't poke a hole in it.
Yeah, I think there's still something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing.
What do you mean by that thing, pal?
Why would she want to know? I mean, almost need to frame Mr. Ungard. I couldn't figure it out from anything she said all day. Yes, I'll produce. Just give a call. I want to know what that yukata is made of. Yukata? The what? I'm confused. Please help. Is it is that the robe she's wearing? Is that a yukata? Is that what it's called?
I'm guessing. From what I understand, yukatas are just basically made of the usual stuff you make clothes out of. It could be plants, it could be based off some cloths of leather.
Gotcha.
It's probably different mixtures of things, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to guess, it's probably some sort of like,
Yeah,
plant
the
that
robe
they
that she's
grow.
wearing. Zori confirmed.
Then you're saying that testimony was a lie?
Not a lie, per se. Oh, I've been spelling per se wrong this entire time. Okay.
For some reason, I really want to voice Mr. Gumshoe here like Dr. Claw.
It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
No, she wasn't, Pearls. Franziska von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? Wasn't she shot this morning?
I'm so tempted. I won't do it though.
Okay.
Mr. Von Karma was shot today on the way to trial by a pistol pal.
But she's
That's
going
how
to
guns work.
But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but
She only got decapitated once, so it's fine. Well, she was shot in the shoulder, so she's okay and still hanging in there.
Oh gosh, you got shot in the same place your dad was.
They should be done taking the bullet out, so she's probably resting at the hospital.
please don't tell me you're gonna make us go visit her.
Yes.
Which one?
What, are you going to visit her, pal?
Oh no. No.
Yeah, I'll give you one guess to which hospital she's in.
Oh no. Is it the one with the creepy guy?
You're gonna find out, aren't you?
Oh god. Oh god.
I get to voice more fun characters.
Good, it's less voice acting I have to do.
It's gonna be Salmonella in a white robe.
So, have you seen the new Pink Princess? I made sure to give...
That was not how he was voiced.
I'm just. So, Rafumel. There we go.
Ruffle the Mao. Lamau.
Roxy, so, have you heard of the Pink Princess?
It is the tradition of the Von Karma to be shot in the shoulder. Does that mean that Edgeworth needs to get shot in the shoulder? Because he's like a half Von Karma?
His job is to get accused of murder.
Yeah.
It's a halfway mark.
No, well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey, you're actually got a heart, you don't you? She looked like she was being tortured to death not being able to go to the trial today. So maybe it'd be good for her if you went and let her whip you up for a bit, pal.
Oh my god.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
No, Pearl.
No.
Bad.
No.
Bad. Do not bring the child.
Leave the child here. No, I'm definitely not going.
Let's see, the name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Hoity Clinic.
That name sends a chill down my spine. Well, I guess it can't hurt to stop by and say hi.
Yeah, come and say hi to your good old friend, your good old director.
Dear Chairman.
Dear Mr. Chairman,
Or sponsor,
I do not
director,
give a
project
fuck about what you
freelancer.
want. I want
Dear
you to keep
Chairman.
sending
Okay.
me clones of my dead wife.
We're both just on different planes right now. All right, what am I?
The Hoity Clinic apparently is where we have to go.
We go where we go next, so we don't go to detention center first. We go to the Hoity
Nope,
Clinic.
we go to the Hoity Clinic apparently.
All right, I'm fine with this. He's in
Go
Edgeworth, so
visit
he's
the
exempt
Karmas.
from that tradition. Okay, good. He's just gonna die in an elevator.
He's in Edgeworth. He's exempt from the tradition. Yeah, he got adopted in Von Karma, so he's only accused of murder.
Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Yes. How are you? Are you here to visit a patient?
Ah, hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes, I'm Director Hoity.
Why are you still here?
Yes. What is it? Can I help you? Can you tell me? Yes.
I don't know who this is.
I'm guessing it's a nurse.
Director Hoity! No!
Nope. It is Edgeworth. My bad.
Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm Director Hoity. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes. What is it?
Director Franziska. I was Franziska von Karma.
Yes. No need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands.
I don't trust those hands that you have there, sir.
I have many hands. It's a good thing she has a whip, or I'd be even
closer. Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes.
I don't like that.
Yes. And I think that surgery, it went well.
I hope you weren't the one doing the surgery.
You have my gratitude.
I feel the pain that it took for him to say that. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret.
She looks so pitiful. Absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all.
How is this man still employed?
Who the fuck? Who says he's employed?
And when I snuck up on her, real secret-like, she would scream really loud. Yes.
I see.
Ah, but she's really cute too. When I do that, she whipped me with her whip. Boy, did I cry like a baby. Yes, but I think I get used to it.
Thank God. Go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean. You my frisky Francisca. But good to Okay. Yes. It's time for my IV drops. Yes.
And what are those tulips doing in your hand, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Oh my God, he got her flowers?
I guess he did.
What? I knew I shouldn't have come here. If it's gonna be these two talking, could you voice Phoenix?
Sure, that's fine.
I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But you're still in your traditional garb, like nothing happened? Alright. That's a vibe.
I mean, considering that she has to deal with Mr. Director Hoity over there, I would probably wear my clothes the entire time as well.
But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time. This does not happen all the time. What world are you from? Does this
Wow, she
happen
is
often in
really
Germany?
putting on a face super fucking hard.
I even have full intentions of running the trial this morning.
But that would have been too much for you.
There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he was simply interested in stealing my case.
It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. But by taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made.
Oh man, I love Edgeworth and drama between them. I love it. I'm so here for this.
I think I know what deal he's referring to. Miss Von Karma. You made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you?
I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Ungard, you told Miss Andrews not to testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proof that I made such a deal? Bring small child in to kill a bitch.
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would have been over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime.
That isn't my problem, whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I had only one objective, to find Ungard guilty of murder. The end justified the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justified the means.
Miss Von Karma. Miss Adrian Andrews believed you when you said, if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Mr. Ungard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was. Ow!
I think visiting hours here are over. So if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Because she knows we're right.
Probably because she thinks I have the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth.
Alright, I'll take Phoenix now. What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far...
But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, Wright. The courtroom is a garden of judgment. I'm putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you. Why are we getting a flashback? This literally happened 10 minutes ago.
In case we did a pause between the court,
Oh,
the
true.
trial
That's
and
right.
investigation, I guess.
That card. What in the world is it?
You mean this? Listen, Wright. This is the top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this.
Oh no. Is there like an underground network or some shit?
A special investigations team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it.
I understand.
Their task is to find the owner of this card. A man called Shelley the Killer.
I don't like that.
And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that.
An assassin? So who is this Shelley the Killer?
The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing.
The name of the first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelley is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name.
So because his professional name is Shelley, he leaves the card with a shell on them.
He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it is part of his duty to his clients.
His duty?
If he leaves the card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. He also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients.
I see.
The Killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this one is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience.
I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. So you think this assassin, you think he's the one who did the killing in this case?
It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree?
Shelley the Killer, huh?
I've noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter?
Oh my god, this is so cute. I guess I should just tell him. Maya, she's been kidnapped.
Kidnapped? What does the kidnapper want?
An acquittal.
I see. I had no idea.
Of course you did, Edgeworth.
I will prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you could find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way.
Right. Listen. You need to know something. Juan Corrido was killed by Shelley the Killer.
Edgeworth is secretly a CIA agent, confirmed.
I think he's basically the equivalent of an like district attorney, like in later games. That's what it seems to indicate.
And the client who ordered the job is Matt and God, your own client.
Oh, so Matt ordered
the assassin to kill Juan, and the assassin wants Matt to get in a full acquittal because he's the client.
But if he gets an acquittal, then Miss Adrian Andrews is going to be the next one charged with the murder.
Exactly. Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that.
I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only. As we are looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they will let you enter.
Shouldn't we inform them about the bellboy who told Maya to, like, go take the phone call? Shouldn't we inform him about that?
In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again, if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr.
When he
Nick?
comes back.
Huh?
I said when he comes back.
Absolutely not. I will skip over that.
Do you think Mr. Ungard hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psych lock.
But that means, well, we didn't ask him.
We asked him if he murdered somebody. We didn't ask
If he hired
a
anybody.
fucking assassin.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't seen. Ooh, we're gonna see. Oh, yes, yes.
Oh, man.
Sorry.
Wait, let me check something real quick.
I don't know this song. You okay?
Yeah, I'm just checking something in Discord server.
Oh, okay. You didn't have to cut me off. Oh god, we're gonna have to talk to Old Bag and Lotta.
Hmm?
I think we're gonna have to talk to Lotta and Old Bag eventually.
Are you gonna want to call it soon for stream?
Uh,
Because we've been streaming for almost 3.5 hours.
whenever you want to call it.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya. Please, all I ask is you make it home, safe and sound.
Oh, we're gonna cut to here. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. Yeah, it's Shelley the killer. And even though he said he was an assassin, but he's just making that up. Like how Nick does when he's everything in court. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Sounds like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. I don't like this. I'm scared. Oh, look, there's a doggy door.
It's a bear.
And a bear. What is this place? I got a feeling I'm not in a hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way, I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. Look, a doggy door. Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the car to open this door. We'll hold the bottom of the door. If only it was a bit skinnier, then maybe I'd be able to crawl through there.
Those burgers you eat.
I feel like I recognize that face. Picture of a woman, she's kind of pretty. Hey, looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste. Celeste Impacts. I knew it. I knew it.
Ooh, it is Celeste and Pax.
Oh. This could be a clue.
Oh, fuck. Did he murder her too?
Oh, maybe.
Played off on those burgers, Maya.
That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a
It'll
sofa?
go straight
in a
to your
place like
thighs.
this?
And then you'll blow up.
You shall. Is the killer gonna like pop in at all or
Maybe.
appear? No, this is an anxiety question because I'm scared that
I
he's going
believe
to.
so.
Okay.
Yes, apparently he appears after you find look at all the items.
Okay. Puzzle or something. Why is there a satellite dish just in a room? I'm not sure that's how satellite works.
I mean,
Maybe Japanifornia.
I think as long as you have a place to like send the signal to, even if it's through a wall, it's better than not.
Mm-hmm. Was thinking antenna. This is a VCR. Sure, there's a lot of electronic gadgets here. Antenna doing here.
Oh, this simply will not do. I cannot have you wandering around at will.
Yee!
It seems
Oh, it's the butler. I knew it.
that your Mr. Wright is truly concerned about you.
He is? I mean, he should be, because I'm like the best thing that's ever happened to him.
Should I try my Dr. Claw voice with him?
It's up to you.
I don't think it matches.
Okay.
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways, you mean?
Dead men tell no tales, is that how the saying goes, correct?
Dead?
I'm almost certain I've told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
Is that why he has a scar going down his face in half?
I think that's I can only guess that's legitimately a disguise.
Nick! Dude, everyone knows I like
Dude.
looking ethically ravishing. Oh, that sells to killer.
Yeah?
Yelfador is
Dude,
on
everyone
it.
knows I look epically ravishing.
Mr. Nick?
Hmm? Oh yes, Pearls got caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation. Had this weird flashback of her being found by the killer.
Oh, no.
Mr. Edgeworth has left you now.
I guess for now, I have no choice but to believe in Mr. On Guard. But I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Guess what it's
Gumshoe's
time
still here.
for? He's still laughing to himself.
I got a new job.
Alright, it's time for... No, not the same.
Attention center, man.
Yep, figured as much.
I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Who is calling me from Carmel, Indiana? Who is? Whomst? At 9:25 at night? Absolutely not. Go to fucking bed.
Oh, Indiana.
Oh, Indiana. Oh, scam calls. Shut the fuck up.
Aww.
Ugh, I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the...
You're Mr. Wright, you say?
Me with a team of callers in Indiana. Dr. Donkulus, no! Indiana might be an ex of mine. No, you're shitting me. Can't be.
Oh yeah, there's a message here for you.
I guess the guard is Gumshoe?
Look, this is just my, like, detective
Default.
/ guard voice, alright?
It's fine, I'm not mad.
It's his brother. Brother to Gumshoe.
Twin brothers. Identical.
It's from Madam Guard. Oh, here you are.
What did he write? Is it something really important?
It says, you gay.
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. Why do I feel uneasy all of a sudden?
Oh, Mr. Wright. So actually, I have a favor to ask of you.
Did he just like pop into our like a vision? Like we're
I'm
reading.
guessing this is on the note.
I have this cat named Shoe.
Gumshoe. Hello.
Look, pal, I may be a half shoe, but I'm at least gum.
I didn't put out a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. You think you could drop by my house and feed Shoe for me, dude?
I love this. This is great.
My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? I'm not gonna tell you the address or anything, just look around. I'm sure you'll find it.
You'll find it eventually. When you see a cat clawing at the door wanting food, you'll know.
When you smell my dead cat, then you know.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat. I'm sure poor Shoe's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Please feed my cat Shoe.
I love that. This is great.
Yeah, you gotta go feed cat.
Wait,
Good luck.
where do we
I'm gonna feed
go?
this
How
rat.
do we get there?
I'm guessing we go to the hotel lobby?
All right now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
Actually, I think this is old bag.
You shall not pass. Oh god, my voice is gonna die.
Oh, Miss Oldbag!
Phoenix, Nick,
Also, it
Nixie.
says we do have to go to his living room, and it doesn't really say how. Oh no, it's accessible from the lobby. Okay, so we are in the right place. Then why do you move to a hotel lobby after his living room? Fucking asshole.
Don't devalue my name and turn
Sorry.
it into gasp, you spiky head pettifogger. Because of you, I've been looking to make bad again. Although I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But it's really something that's more valuable. I want Edgy Poo's heart. I want all for me. It's all your fault. You're awakened the wild beast inside of his old bag. Arrgh. I did better that time.
At least she was more coherent this time.
Yeah, and slower.
Ah, Miss Oldbag.
Keep your hands off me. This helmet is
Oh, shit.
airtight. No air is getting in, and no air gets out.
Then why do you keep putting it on?
Because she doesn't want to blush in front of us. Don't think you can get me to move with silly questions. You're going to have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this.
Alright, I don't want to do that just yet. I want to go to the house.
It's like, I don't want to deal with this situation. I'm gonna go over here. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on a light.
What?
Whoa! It's a motorcycle. Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Oh no. The doggy door. I think this is on the other side. Maya's being kept in Ungart's house.
You're getting a lot out of a doggy door.
Listen. She's into asphyxiation, Phoenix. Don't ask. Why?
Also, look, the pink princess mask is up there.
Oh my god. And the steel samurai.
Yeah, I don't know what the other samurai thing is.
Before it.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's find Shoe, the kitty cat. Shoe.
The game
The cat.
meowed. It's a kitty. It's a baby.
So I guess this is Shoe.
Oh, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoe.
That's such an 8-bit meow.
Teehee.
The cat seems to like pearls.
Would that be the Nickel Samurai? No, that's not Nickel Samurai.
Nickel Samurai looks not evil with horns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could probably show a picture of the Nickel Samurai. Hold on. This is the Nickel Samurai.
Yeah. Looks like a Power Ranger with a
Go,
robot
go,
arm.
Power Rangers! Do, 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 do.
You know, there is an equivalent of Power Rangers in this universe.
Is it still Samurai?
No, it's, I forget what they're called, but essentially, Phoenix Wright actually bonded with Edgeworth over it.
Oh my god, I can't wait to watch the fucking anime.
Yeah. There's actually an entire episode dedicated to this. It's pretty sweet, if a little bit bittersweet, because you know what happens to Edgeworth's dad, but you know. Still nice. Pardon me.
Oh god.
May I help you with something, mister?
Oh, we're lawyers. Actually, I'm Mr. Ungard's lawyer.
Are you calling the 8-year-old a lawyer?
The masters. Then you must be Mr. Wright.
Yes.
Ah, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self.
You were at the fucking hotel, you dipshit. Don't you remember? You met us at the fucking hotel.
I am the family butler, John Doe.
That is totally an alias.
Wow, you think the name of dead bodies is a fucking alias? Really? Nice to meet you. Meow. Why didn't you feed the cat?
Oh, wait, let's not move. We want to talk.
I have to go water my dog again.
I mean, we can end here, because my voice is getting tired.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
This is as good as a suspenseful end for the stream as it can get, I guess.
For now, yeah. And then we can
We have
pick up
found the
finished
house
trial.
of where we believe Maya is to be with the murderer, the serial killer.
The assassin. Not a serial killer, the assassin.
The serial
Because we'll
killer
probably finish
assassin.
investigation next week and then start the trial.
Probably.
Don't forget to water y'all's dogs, people. I don't have dogs.
I have
plants.
Doggo and I gave her more water and she's happy now.
Good. You should
Drink a lot
sometimes
of water.
post pictures in the Discord server of your puppy.
I should send you pictures of the puppy.
Yes. In the
Maybe.
Discord server, yeah.
I need to give her a bath too. Clean out her eyes a little bit because she got a bit of sleepy eyes.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I switched this over to tea time. So thank you all for joining tonight. Gonna mute that YouTube video audio. Ooh, we have a lot of people streaming tonight.
Yay. I forgot to stream today actually. I was gonna stream Shining Force, but I got busy and then I needed to sleep a bit earlier.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, we're gonna go... Who have I not popped in on? I have not popped in on that guy from Chai, so we're gonna go raid him.
Okay.
He is playing Final Fantasy right now. I can tell you which one he's playing in a second. Final Fantasy 14 online.
The newest one. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad all of you could come to that stream.
Yeah, glad y'all can hang out. Glad that Grant is here to help me with voice acting. It's always appreciated. Thank you. Sunday will be Fallout New Vegas with Mary. Tuesday will be more Watch Dogs Legion. Thursday will be more Danganronpa, Ultra Despair Girls, and hopefully we might be finishing it next week. And then next week on Friday will be more Phoenix Wright. So thanks y'all for joining. We're gonna go raid over. So we'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you, everyone.